Well, hello, welcome to Monday. It is KVJ Show. What's going on, everybody?
Good morning.
How y'all doing today?
You know me, man. I love Mondays.
Yeah, that's right, baby. Here we go. Big old week ahead of us, man. Good time over the weekend. Thanks, everybody that came out to Due South on Saturday. It was a good time, good crowd. Got to try a little Peace Train beer.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was a really good time. Absolutely, yeah. Had a blast. Friday was good, too. A little cocktails and karaoke. So, full week, man. I'm telling you. I'm tired. I had just, all day yesterday. I just had to chill. Oh, I was so worn out from the weekend. Oh, my gosh. It was exhausting. Virginia, I know you celebrated your birthday a little bit.
I did. We did a little party, small party.
Yeah.
Saturday after Due South.
And you hit Vero yesterday.
And then I hit Vero yesterday. I'd been wanting to go up there and check out a few of their breweries.
Yeah.
Big fan of the Walking Tree.
That looked really cool. Yeah, you sent me some video on that.
Yeah,
That was pretty awesome.
Super cool space.
Yeah.
Great beer selection, too. I mean, no lie, they probably had about 20 different beers.
Right.
Yeah, it was a great selection.
Yeah, they seem to do it right. They've got a nice little thing up there. They do kind of like a beer trail kind of like thing you can do, and you get a map and you go around all the different breweries and
That's
all that kind
fun.
of stuff. Yeah.
Do you look for the beer monster? Is that kind of like a...
I think after you have too many, you turn into the beer monster. I think that's kind of how it goes. So, yeah, so some good stuff. It's a good weekend. Got a lot of good stuff getting up this week. This is our last week of Camp KVJ.
Yes, this is it, because the kids go back to school on Monday.
That's right.
A week from today.
Gosh, it's tough, huh?
Final week of freedom.
It's here, baby.
My
It's
poor
here.
kid, he was so bummed last night he had to go do the back-to-school shopping. I was just like, oh, it's just like, he's like, don't say it. I was like, I get it. It's tough.
I always hated shopping for supplies. I'm like, oh, I got to get a ruler. Ugh.
Right. What am I even doing with this? So anyway, so we got last big week. If you want some cool little tickets, we got a variety of cool stuff. About 7 o'clock today, we'll give you the hookup with Camp KVJ.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, coming up in just a second, it looks like Lance Bass's dreams have been shattered. Who broke his heart over the weekend?
It's tough. I mean, first the bad news, he's not going to space, and then this.
I'll tell you, it's crushing coming up in your dirt. Before we get into that, I guess Adam Levine was popping off at MTV about not being nominated, but he actually was nominated?
No, it was not. He was popping off about how Childish Gambino wasn't nominated. And he's like, we're never nominated. Childish Gambino's not nominated. And actually, Childish Gambino's been nominated 7 times.
What's he talking about?
He's popping off.
Here's Adam apologizing for popping.
So here's what happened. Yesterday I was running around like a maniac getting ready to leave town. And I guess it had come up the VMAs. Oh, Girls Like You, which is our song, didn't get nominated for a VMA. Big shocker. Doesn't surprise me. They always blow us off. And then, of course, I'm like, well, Childish Gambino made the best video of the year. I bet you he's not nominated. I guess for some reason we like Googled something and I looked like I f***ed up. There's no way around it. But basically, he was nominated like 7 times over, and I look like a moron. But I'm gonna just come out here and say, my bad. Sorry, MTV. You did good. Now make sure he wins.
If you're going to get sassy, you got to make sure.
I think what it was, he was all, butthurt and upset because Maroon 5 didn't get nominated. So going, and then he was putting himself on the same level. The 2 best videos are ours and Childish Gambino. And he's like going, okay, if we're not nominated, I bet he's not. He'd be like, oh, man, look how badly they screwed up. But he was wrong.
Sassy Levine.
Yeah.
Demi Lovato is going to leave the hospital and head to rehab. But sources close to her say that there is a problem in Hollywood. Now, there is a group of enablers who had snuck into Demi Lovato's inner circle. And it's these people, they were the ones that have those rescue drugs, Narcan, on hand during binges. It's a whole crew of partiers. And people are worried, okay, yeah, she's going to rehab, but as soon as you let these people back in your life, the downward spiral will start again. So you've got a lot of people around her that are trying to keep these enablers out. Ugh.
Yeah.
And finally here, Lance Bass thought he was buying the Brady Bunch house. He tweeted on Friday that his offer was accepted. He was going to purchase the house, and I think he had plans to turn it into a museum and a spot for people to come and take the tour and a whole business. But then after he tweeted that on Friday that he was accepted, he tweeted on Saturday that a corporate buyer swooped in and took the property because they offered to pay any price, and he felt like he was used as a pawn in the whole transaction. He says, "I believe I was used to drive up the price of the home, knowing full well this corporation intended on making their offer and beating me at any price."
Just a pawn in the game.
That's so sad, Lance Bass. And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day. We are all going to be out at the Our Kids World Family Fun Fest. Make plans to join us August 25th and 26th at the South Florida Fairgrounds for the fun. Get your kids' ticket for free right now at adayforkids.com.
It's time for viral audio.
So hide your kids, hide your wife.
Double rainbow all the way across the sky.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
A couple exciting things. Former Miami Hurricane player Ray Lewis was inducted into the NFL Hall of Fame. They had the game the other night, and they inducted a couple new members. And I was watching this Saturday night. It was just amazing. He went up on stage with a sweat towel and was working it. He was just going off on a tangent, wiping himself down, going off on a tangent, wiping himself down. 33 minutes.
Wow.
His induction ceremony speech went, and man, he was just full on doing a sermon up there, and had some interesting revelations too about his love for his kids.
What I didn't have, the touches and the hugs and the kisses that I give you, I never had that. I never had a father physically touch me and tell me he loved me. That's why I hug you guys so much. That's why I'm still kissing you in the mouth. Yeah, I kiss all my kids in the mouth, don't hate.
Does he say in the mouth?
In the mouth. In the mouth, yeah, I believe. Yeah. She's like, oh, man, come on, Dad.
Yeah, I kiss all my kids in the mouth, don't hate.
Don't hate.
Oh, man, it was unbelievable. He just went and went. I couldn't even believe it. I'm like, oh, my gosh. They don't have that. They get off the stage music at the Hall of Fame induction. I mean, you can just go.
So the crowd seemed like they were into it, but I can't tell, were they just into a man who was into his own speech, or were they really going, yeah?
Well, I think they're kind of into it, but I think he had like over 100 people there supporting him. So, I mean, you know, he kind of packed the crowd with his own, but I think they had like 22,000 people there.
It's a lot of people.
Oh, it was a packed house, yeah. And he was just, you know, he was going on, man. I was thoroughly amused.
Sometimes when you have a microphone, you just feel it. You just keep
he
going.
He did.
The crowd's giving you what you need.
It was just one random tangent after another, just kind of like all piled together. It was pretty amazing to watch. And today we got a nice little musical snack for you. The Hand Farter is back, playing a song you may not know, but it's still impressive. It's Master of Puppets, a song by Metallica here, played with hand farts. I mean, a true talent.
I mean, it technically is.
Hopefully he gets nominated for MTV Video of the Year, too, so we'll see what happens. So, anyway, there you go. And that is your viral audio.
KVJ not only does a radio show, but also does an after-the-show podcast. Watch or listen on kvjshow.com.
Y-Green would like to introduce you to the Pierces.
We knew the roof needed to be upgraded.
It was leaking in my daughter's room.
With Y-Green, the Pierces found a better way to finance home improvements for energy efficiency and storm protection.
Now we don't have to even think about it.
Y-Green makes home improvement financing fast and affordable with no money down and no payments for up to 17 months. Eligibility is based on home equity and payments are made with your property taxes. Call Y-Green at 1-866-IMAGINE or visit ygreen.com today.
Greek Moving and Storage, these guys do it right. Good Greek Moving, they're full service. They will come into your place. They will pack all your stuff for you. You're not going to have to lift a finger. This is how it should be done. They moved you, Jaybird, so quickly, your whole entire place.
They did 2 hours in and out. They packed it. They unpacked it. They gave me high fives, which I thoroughly enjoyed.
It's impressive. Wow. Do a lot of good stuff. I'm telling you, that's one thing about Good Greek Moving and Storage. You know, sometimes try to recruit your friends. They just don't want to do it. Good Greek is there to help, and they're fully licensed and insured.
Yeah, call them up today. They'll come out. They'll do a free quote. They'll tell you exactly what your move is going to cost. Pick up your mobile phone and press ** Greek. That's the Good Greek Spiro's direct connection. ** Greek on your mobile phone.
Good Greek Moving and Storage, the official movers of the Miami Marlins.
Welcome to Office Depot. Can I help you?
Absolutely. I've got to get my school shopping done today.
All right. Right now we've got mechanical pencils and Crayola markers for $1, plus 25-cent notebooks. What's on your list?
What's on my list? I need pencils, 6 notebooks, a backpack, 2-inch binders.
If you've got a list, we've got the supplies. Come into Office Depot Office Max to get select back-to-school supplies for just $1 or less. Shop online, on our app, or in-store for low prices all summer long at Office Depot Office Max. Limits apply. See store for details.
Well, if you're concerned about keeping your family safe or your belongings and possessions, then you might want to look into Xfinity Home. I love the Xfinity Home. It's so easy to secure my home, and I have great confidence knowing that my family's completely safe. And I also have that connectivity, so I can always see what is going on, not only in my home, but right outside my home, just dialing up the Xfinity Home app that I've got. You know, with Xfinity Home, it gives you the peace of mind with a total home security and automation solution. It'll look after your home, family, and valuables from anywhere using your computer, your tablet, your smartphone. That's how I look in and stay connected. Plus, you can get 24/7 professional monitoring on a secure network and remotely control your home from one easy-to-use website or the mobile app. You can get this peace of mind from the fastest-growing home security provider with 24/7 professional monitoring and advanced technology for as low as $29.99 a month for 12 months. All you got to do, call 1-800-XFINITY or visit xfinity.com today for more details. Restrictions apply, not available in all areas.
At JM Lexus, what matters most to us is people. That's why we're the first in the Southeast to become a Lexus Plus dealership. A revolutionary new experience with a single point of contact from start to finish, and the best price up front with no dealer fee. Because the only one that matters is you. JM Lexus, forever pioneering.
Ready to change your life but don't know where to start? The Medical Assistant Technician program at Florida Career College could be the new beginning you're looking for. Learn valuable skills and train for a new career helping others in the healthcare field. Imagine doing work that matters and that you're passionate about. If you're ready to build a future you can be proud of, call 833-856-4FCC. That's 833-856-4FCC or visit floridacareercollege.edu today.
You know, I always am working on trying to keep my energy up. Got to be disciplined in your life, especially the older you get. The reason, because when you're younger, you got hormones that kind of like even up the game. You get this boundless amount of energy, and the reason why is because of the hormones. But in your mid-20s, they start to go away. You'll start to notice a dip in energy, just like, why am I tired all the time? Well, the hormones are gone. You also notice a change in your body. It's just harder to take the weight off, and it seems like even though you're eating well, you're still gaining it. You're like, what's going on? Well, it's about the hormones again. You can go to Wellington Anti-Aging and get hormone replacement therapy. What it means: more energy, better looking physique, more confidence, a better quality of life. And the really cool thing about it too is your insurance is likely going to pick it up. So what do you have to lose? Nothing. For guys, it's great because after the age of 25, every single year you lose 1 pound of muscle and replace it with 1 pound of fat. By the time you're 40, that's 15 pounds difference. That's a big difference in your looks, in your energy. Ladies, it's just as good for you as well. So you got no reason not to get a hold of them today. Honestly, because why waste another one? Just go online, WellingtonAntiAging.com. That's WellingtonAntiAging.com.
Before the International Space Station.
On board the International Space Station.
Before the moon. Before 3, 2, 1, liftoff. We looked up at the stars and dared to dream. Stand in awe of Saturn V and Space Shuttle Atlantis. Touch a moon rock or witness liftoff yourself. only at Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex. Always exploring. Visit KennedySpaceCenter.com for details.
MD Now Urgent Care. Exceptional care. Less than the emergency room. MDNow.com.
Did you miss a segment from the KVJ Show? Find it on kvjshow.com or soundcloud.com/KVJ Show.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you got on your mind today, Jay-Bird?
We lost a legend over the weekend. Mrs. Garrett from Facts of Life. I'm sorry, Miss Garrett from Facts of Life passed away. She died at 92. If you don't know who she was, her name was Charlotte Rae. She was an actress from back in the 80s, and I loved that show. Rest in peace. But I couldn't believe how old she was. She was 92. What a great run.
It's a really good run.
She had cancer a few years back, and so she went through the treatments, and I think, man, it is rough to go through cancer treatment. And then when a different cancer came back, she was like, nah, I'm not going to do the cancer treatment again. I'm just going to let this one take me out.
Yeah.
So my question to you guys is, if you knew you're going to live to 92, and let's say you knew you're going to live to 92 and have healthy years, what is it on your list that you want to do that you haven't done yet? That you're like, all right, I really need to do this in my life. I got to knock this off the bucket list. I need it.
Something you got to accomplish?
Yeah, because I think there's some things that you probably have already knocked off your list that you feel good about. You're like, all right, I feel good. What's the next level?
The next level.
Yeah, what's the next thing you want to accomplish that would make you happy, a feather in your cap?
I got some traveling goals. I think maybe even a competitive eating goal. You know, just all kinds of, some random stuff, you know.
You would like a competitive eating title.
Yeah, something. Well, you know what happened was way back in the day, I was able to eat that the big old 69er or whatever it was called at like Shula's Steakhouse. They had something like that, and I knocked that thing down in one sitting and got my name on the plaque on the wall. And then they got rid of Shula's Steakhouse, and I was like, gosh, I got to find another place like that, you know, because you just feel like you're memorialized. You're like going, this will live on past me until they shut down the steak shops. So.
That's a great answer.
Yeah.
Virginia, I don't think you can top that.
I can't.
Well, sorry, I killed your topic. It was such a great answer.
I wonder where that plaque is today, though, that you had your name.
Sure, in a landfill somewhere.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they're like going, this is sacred, must be moved.
I'd like to hang it in here. I wish we had it.
We should have our wall of shame, like a little
shame.
Yeah, things that are
we'd fill that up in a week.
I know.
What you got on your mind today, Virginia?
Well, I'm starting to stress a little bit. So a week from today, Rocco starts his new preschool.
Okay.
And the preschool has the rule that they must be potty trained. And coming up this Saturday, we're taking Rocco to the potty training boot camp. But seriously, like, he's at potty training boot camp on Saturday, and then he starts his new school on Monday. So if he doesn't get it between Saturday and Sunday, I'm screwed come Monday.
Yeah, I don't think it's
he's going to be the only kid in his class
that's
not potty trained if he doesn't get this concept. Now, everybody who's gone to this potty training wizard in Boca says that she's amazing, that it's wonderful, that it works. But I am so scared that my kid's going to be the one kid that won't take to it.
Right.
And then come Monday, he's going to preschool as a pooper.
I don't feel bad. I was always that one kid that didn't quite get it, and look at me now. Still not getting it, but
you do use the bathroom.
I do use the bathroom.
Yeah, okay. It's a challenge. I think there's probably a lot of moms that are going through that right now because you got the crunch of that age.
It's horrifying.
Yeah, I knew that was a big issue. My wife used to work with pre-K kids, and that was always the big thing. And a lot of times parents would try to send their kids in, and then after they just kept going in their pants, they're like, sorry, like we can't, we're not.
They can't stay.
Yeah.
How many accidents do I get before they tell me he can't come back?
I think it's kind of like a 3 dumps you're out kind of rule.
3 dumps, really?
Yeah, we have the same rule here at work.
Well, there's a lot of people that are breaking that rule.
Yeah, somebody tells the bandit that keeps defacing the men's
dumps
restroom.
in your pants, yeah, not in the bathroom.
There's a couple of people here that I swear they got about 7 dumps on their record around these parts.
Yeah. It is lawless around here. Very lawless.
Stressful.
What I've got on my mind today, you ever like have something you get kind of like in that groove over the weekend? My wife and I, we went to go check out that Lime. I don't know if you've been in one of those places. I always love kind of like the taco joints, but it's on Okeechobee near 95. Kind of like a chain place where you can get like some tacos and stuff like that.
Yeah, they must be in business with the Bole peeps.
Because they're right next door.
They're always next to each other.
Yeah, probably.
It's the Lime Mexican Grill and Bole.
I do. So I like both places. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so cool. But I got on the groove. They're so good. I ate there like Friday, ate there Saturday. And I'm like, I wanted to eat there yesterday. Just didn't get back. But it's like, yeah, I'm like, kind of like in my new groove. I get in that, though. I'll find a new place, and then we wear it out.
Oh, I'll do that. I'll go to a restaurant twice in a day if I'm really feeling it. I don't care.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I do that, too.
I'll be a regular.
So I just kind of kept going back. So it's kind of like my new jam. So I always love finding a new little groove, and that's mine right now. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, Summer Movie Showdown from over the weekend. Two classics we launched on you on Friday. See exactly which one did better. Is it going to be Casino or Scarface? Which one got more votes? We'll run it down next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. The summer sell down is going on now in North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. Getting your Monday morning commute underway. We already have an incident to be aware of affecting traffic on both sides of the Florida Turnpike. You'll see that as you approach Okeechobee Boulevard. We also have a Surface Street crash in West Palm. That's 45th Street at Congress Avenue. Some good news, though. Traffic is flowing smoothly at Schumacher Volkswagen on North Lake Boulevard. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits, 379 WRMF.
Air conditioner not cooling like it should? Call Lindstrom Air for a free air conditioning service call when we make the repair. Like CFC 142-7611.
I love those guys.
You know that awesome feeling when you finally find that one place to go that will give you a top quality product at a great price and then stand behind what they sell you?
That's exactly what Window World does.
Top quality, energy-efficient windows at a great price that keeps more of your money in your bank account. And Window World has the absolute best guarantee in the window replacement business. That's why Window World has been the #1 window replacement company in the USA for years.
In fact, Window World has sold over 1 million windows each year for the past 8 years. That's a lot of satisfied customers, and you can be one too.
Save money on installing new energy-efficient windows, save on your energy bills, and if anything goes wrong with your new Window World windows ever, Window World will be there to make it right. You just can't lose.
Call Window World today at 561-684-2040. That's 561-684-2040. Or go online at windowworldwestpalmbeach.com and schedule your free quote.
Window World, simply the best for less.
Hey, if you have got a house to sell or a home that you'd like to buy and you just don't really know where to start where I did, Chris Allen Realty. It came at a great recommendation from a friend of mine, and I like what I saw when I went to Chris Allen Realty. Smaller boutique office, not one of those massive realty departments where there's going to be thousands of clients that they got to deal with. I feel like I'm actually somebody that they know and they can talk about in the office rather than just some number they put in a case file. That was comforting to me because there's a trust factor that I'd like to have with my realtor. I also like the convenience they provide because a lot of people are going to need a lender or a broker or maybe even a builder in your process. Luckily with Chris Allen Realty, you got all of them under one roof. So you're not running all over town developing relationships with 3 or 4 different people. You've got just one office you got to deal with. Chris Allen Realty. Easy to find right there, PJ Military, great office. And if you are looking for a home, they've got them built, ready to sell. They've got inventory to pre-sell that's off market. If you're looking in West Palm, Wellington, Singer Island, Loxahatchee, and throughout Palm Beach County, they got you. It's a real estate company for buyers and for sellers. I'm having a great experience with them, and I hope you will too. Look into them today. ChrisAllenRealEstate.com. It's ALLEN, ChrisAllenRealEstate.com. Or call 561-507-5448. It's 561-507-5448.
First quarter sales are up 0.23%.
At any moment, you can unleash the excitement of Monopoly Jackpot Scratch-Offs from the Florida Lottery. Loaded with prizes from $10,000 to $2 million. Monopoly Jackpot Scratch-Offs are a new spin on a classic.
$2 million? Gotta go.
The Florida Lottery. It's your ticket.
Claim it.
Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly. Monopoly is a trademark of Hasbro and is used with permission.
You're beyond busy. Between work and the kids, the dogs and the cat, let us help. With Publix Delivery powered by Instacart, you'll get the items you need from the store you know. Just shop online, select the time you'd like your order delivered, and grocery shopping is done, giving you more time to take care of everything else. Publix Delivery, powered by Instacart. Visit Publix.com/delivery to shop now. That's Publix.com/delivery. Item prices vary from in-store prices. Service fees may apply. Available in select zip codes. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
It's kind of a little unhealthy obsession of mine. I am way too active on the Aquaplastic Surgery social media. I go on there all the time, and it's one of those things. It trains your brain. If you're never disappointed by somebody's social media, you'll go back and you'll go back and you'll go back more than you probably should. They have figured it out at the Aquaplastic Surgery Center because it's fascinating. Their Instagram, especially the Instagram stories and the Instagram posts and the videos. Go on there, aquaplasticsurgery.com. You can connect to every social media platform they have. Dr. Rankin and Dr. Dev are putting before and afters and real procedures. And it is quite amazing to see for yourself. And you see their skill level. You see where these guys are helping people, so many people, look better and feel better. Both of these surgeons, they're skilled, they're experienced, they're board certified, they are loved and respected by their patients and their staff. And they've got offices popping up all over now because they're growing. Offices in Jupiter, in Fort Lauderdale, and in Miami. Go online, connect to everything Aquaplastic Surgery at aquaplasticsurgery.com.
Chicken biscuit, honey jelly. Oh yeah, you're so tasty.
Hey, Phil.
Hey there, office mate.
Feeling good this morning, huh?
Just got some Chick-fil-A. This chicken biscuit's freshly baked. It's gonna be a good day.
Get the chicken you love for breakfast with the Chick-fil-A Chicken Biscuit. Made fresh daily till 10:30 a.m.
Hey, if you notice any kind of issues around your home, like anything unlevel or cracked concrete, cracks in your walls, your floor, your ceiling, sinking floors, rotten beams, a musty odor in your crawl space, what you need to do, contact your local experts at N Square. They provide foundation, concrete, and crawl space repair services to all residential and commercial properties all across South Florida. Their team uses the highest quality materials and equipment to get the job done right the very first time. So you can expect a remarkable experience when you work with N Square with their worry-free financing. All you've got to do, go online, nsquareinc.com. That's nsquareinc.com, or Google them today, N Square.
Your life is picture perfect, but what's missing? Being able to help create a family for the patients is the singular focus of IVFMD.com, bringing your dreams to life. Miami-Dade, Broward, Palm Beach, and Collier counties.
Introducing new Prego cooking sauces. All you need is chicken, and in 20 minutes you'll enjoy one of 3 family-pleasing varieties, like creamy lemon parmesan. Available at Publix, where shopping is a pleasure. Prego cooking sauces, pasta optional.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News on this Monday morning, tracking a few isolated showers for the morning drive. Then it's mostly sunny to partly cloudy sky throughout the day, a hot 90 and a 20% chance for an isolated shower. Tonight's low 78. Tuesday, sunny to partly cloudy, a 30% chance of an isolated shower. Staying hot with high temperatures again, 90.
Dunkin's new brown sugar cold brew is a naturally flavored, totally smooth balance of bold and sweet that'll inspire you to get out there and kick some molasses all day, every day. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
I just want to let you know, if you would like to check out KVJ TV, it's so easy to find. We are on YouTube. You can also check out our podcast. Just go look for KVJ Show on any platform. We are there either live or on demand. You can just pull us up on your smart TV and watch us every single morning.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
On a summer movie showdown from Friday. We had 2 dude movies or just mobster-type flicks. Casino versus Scarface. Maybe because of the fact that Scarface was shot in Miami, it won 60 to 40%. So that was the final on that. So Jaybird had a good suggestion. We haven't done any Disney movies yet. So maybe we ought to throw that into the mix here today.
I like it.
You were thinking The Lion King versus Aladdin.
I think they are very evenly matched, and they are both fantastic cartoons.
Okay.
Both littered with great characters.
If you have to say which one you think is better, do you have a favorite?
I do. On the count of 3, let's do it, Virginia. 1, 2, 3. Lion King.
Okay.
Lion King is amazing. Scar is such a great villain. He's so good. The hyenas are great.
It is pretty solid movie. Just, by the end of it, you got the feels, man. I'm telling you, oof, one of the saddest ones, too.
I remember watching that. I didn't want to go. I remember I was on a date in high school. I'm like, we got to go. I don't want to see Lion King. And I remember leaving that place going, oh, my gosh, that was amazing.
They really always do good stuff.
They do.
I mean, when does Disney ever strike out?
Well, Star Wars, the new one.
Oh.
What do you think here, Virginia? You had to say, why is Aladdin better?
I just like the music better. I love the music from Aladdin. But I mean, I kind of think you picked not the best Disney movies, but that's just my opinion.
Oh, really? What do you think it should have been?
I mean, how can you do a competition and not put the Little Mermaid in there?
Well, I mean, I'd put it in there. I don't care. Put it in there, Raspy. You sound great today, by the way.
I had glass for breakfast.
Oh, my God. I mean, I don't sound great myself, but what the hell happened to you?
I don't know. I woke up. I was fine yesterday, perfectly fine. Went to bed, and then I woke up and I felt like, ooh, am I getting a little funk? It starts in my throat, and then it moves into my lymph nodes.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I've been knocked down a peg, too. As soon as I walked into...
You guys really don't know what it is, really.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think it's just like... for me, it was like we went hard Friday night because you had to do cocktails and karaoke, and that just... Boy, this Friday's really starting to take a toll on me.
That's exactly what it is, y'all.
Yeah.
You do 3 drinking events back to back to back, you're going to be a little worn. And I'm talking about your soul.
Yeah. Well, I only had the 1 beer on Friday night, so I don't know if it's, I think it's just the time and the attack of the voice.
The essence of drinks were around you.
Yes, maybe that was it. And then when I walked in to do South on Saturday, I said 2 words. I'm like, oh, no. I'm like, luckily, people were like feeding me cough drops, but...
I think this is a great time to bring something up.
Okay.
So we should probably do something at Blue Martini that we haven't done that we need to do, which is not share the microphone. We should keep our microphones, and we should have another microphone for everybody who's singing, because we're all sharing one microphone. If anybody's got any funk, now you've got it, because your lips are basically on the same. You might as well make out with everybody in the bar who sang.
All right, Blue Martini, you have to buy 9 more microphones now. I mean,
we need our own special mics. Mine has to say Kevin.
Talk about diva.
No one else can use it.
Look, I'm not being a diva. I'm just trying to preserve my health. I don't want to make out with everybody in the bar who's singing every Friday night, and that's what you do when you share a mic.
But what do you do when you got those multiple groups come up there, like 4 people?
Well, then you have to have 4 extra mics ready to go.
I mean, Virginia, you're insane in a good way.
So we need about 12 microphones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's never going to happen.
Yeah.
The Mariah Carey of the Palm Beaches.
Sorry, I don't want to lick everybody who's singing, and you basically are doing that.
I don't know if that's why everyone's voices are harsh. Maybe I think we go at it kind of hard sometimes.
I always go hard though. I'm very suspect of the germy microphone.
Okay, well, whatever it might be. Maybe it's just good to take a weekend off. How about that? How about we just rest for a little while? Yeah, we're gonna have to do 18 events on a weekend. That might be a good idea.
We have the next 2 off from cocktails and karaoke.
That'd be good.
So for the next 2 weeks, there will be no cocktails and karaoke.
Good. Need a little downtime. All right, well, what do we think on the Disney showdown? Lion King, Aladdin, Little Mermaid. What are the 2 strongest of those 3, Virginia? What's your vote for?
I mean, Little Mermaid and Aladdin.
Little Mermaid and Aladdin. Okay, that's what you think.
Jay Bird's disgusted.
Lion King was such a huge Disney movie. You could argue it was bigger than any of those movies.
Was it bigger than Aladdin?
It was up there, man. Lion King had that soundtrack. Yeah, man.
Circle of Life. You're right.
Yeah, that movie's huge. It's a monster.
So maybe it's take Aladdin out.
No, it's take Little Mermaid out, man.
Really?
Yeah, Raspy's bringing the
But
wheat
Under the
sauce.
Sea, that's a big song,
It's a jam.
right?
I'm not saying it's that someone's gonna come in here. What about Beauty and the Beast? And where does it stop, Kevin?
Oh, tale as old as time.
Where does it stop?
You're right. Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast and Little Mermaid should go head to head.
I agree.
But then we're just overly Disneying it up, and I think some people want to punch me.
Okay. Well, people right now sounding off are the votes I'm seeing. Lion King is better, but Aladdin is funnier. Oh, that's right, because Aladdin had...
Robin Williams.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, so...
We could fight all day.
Well, good. That's what this is about. It's about fighting.
Okay. All right, we'll go stick with Jay Bird's original.
Yeah, you can always do the other ones later in the week.
I don't know, Virginia. Maybe we can. Okay, Lion King versus Aladdin.
I know, this is very serious stuff, and you...
I know, right?
You really have to be careful
We can't mess
here.
it up. Got to get this right.
Pick wrong.
Imagine
Because
that.
everything could be so terrible, the ramifications.
Miss says, I want 10 microphones over here, wants to change something up and make it difficult.
You didn't think this was going to be easy, did you?
All right, coming up here in a couple minutes on the show, going to get to... they had this thing with school coming up right around the corner we'll get to in just a little bit. What is the class you wish you paid more attention to? Yeah.
You know, I'm glad you brought this up. Typing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Might have been a good one, yeah.
The only word I know how to type really fast is the. I'm like, that's when you know I'm in my zone.
Okay, we'll get to that. And also, should we have called the police? Both Jaybird and I had situations where we're like, should we have called the police? And I'll tell you, I did on mine.
You did?
I did. I called the police just this morning.
This morning?
This morning, yeah.
Huh.
But I'm wondering, should I have called the police?
Oh, I'm dying to see what you saw.
Yeah.
Did you take pictures of it?
No, I mean, I'm driving and all that. And,
It's really hard to go into viral mode with your phone if you feel like you're going to die.
Yeah. A lot of challenges there. So, yeah, we'll say, should we have called the police or not? We'll get to that coming up here in just a few as well. It is the KVJ Show with Maroon 5.
It's been 24
Very upset that Maroon 5 right there did not get a nomination for Video of the Year. The video was cool. It was kind of like spinning around, and it had Adam Levine would sing, and then it was like, a different famous actress, would be there kind of like singing the song, and it was a cool concept, but apparently MTV did not think it was cool enough.
It's been done before, Levine. It's been done before.
Yeah. So then he thought, well, okay, well then what about the Childish Gambino? That was such a great video at This Is America, and he tweeted, he's like, well, let me Google it real quick, and he was like, thought he didn't see that one being nominated either, and they just went off on MTV for how bad their video selection was, and it turned out that actually Childish Gambino had been nominated 7 different times.
That's such an embarrassing thing when you get mad about something you think happened and then you realize, oh, I'm wrong. Never mind. I'm sorry.
Well, I think he thought like, okay, him complaining alone about Maroon 5 wasn't going to like do enough. He'd be going, they probably would have said, hey, Levine, the concept's been done before. So he had to like kind of like find someone else who he felt was slighted. And then he made this whole big to-do and blew up the stage. And then people are going,
that's embarrassing.
It really kind of is, because it's like, no, actually, no, they were nominated. It's just your video wasn't really that cool.
If I'm Levine, I'm definitely going to skip the next few MTV events because I'm like, kind of embarrassed.
Yes.
I don't want to show my face.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Well, this is always quite a dilemma. You always wonder. We come to work pretty early in the morning, and I many times have seen just different things. I can't tell you now how many times I've called 911 on my way to work.
I've seen some crazy stuff, too. The freaks come out at night, and from 2 a.m. to like 5 a.m., you see some wacky stuff.
2 to 5 is that weird hour.
Yeah, hours, yeah. Yeah, I mean, the one time I was coming to work, and there was a guy that was sleeping in the middle of the road. Remember that?
Not safe.
I called 911. I'm like, this guy is going to get run over, but I don't want to be the guy to like wake him up. I'm like, who knows? He comes up and out of who knows what.
Look, we get it. Sometimes you just need yourself a nap, but the place to lay is not in the middle of the road.
I didn't know. I thought he might have been dead. I was just like, but you
can't go over there and check. What if he wakes up and stabs you?
Well, it's kind of a weird thing because you just see and hear all these stories about somebody kind of sticking their neck out a little bit and then things immediately go south for you.
Well, isn't it weird? At both radio stations on the same road that we've worked at, both have had shootings in the parking lot.
Yeah, we're kind of in a dicey area.
We are in a real dicey area.
Yeah, it can go either way. So this morning on my way to work, I'm driving down the same stretch of road that I have for the last 20 years coming to work, and I'm driving up, and I'm like, you see a car, and it's pitch black, really dark, and I'm like, wait a minute. Now I'm in the left-hand lane, usually in the faster lanes. I'm trucking to work. I'm like, there's a car.
You're a mover.
And I'm like, they are moving super slow. And then as I got close, I'm like, no, they're not moving at all. Vroom, and kind of like slowed down and started to go around them. And I looked, or trying to see what's going on. The car is completely stopped right in the road. And I'm just like,
so they're in the left-hand lane and they're stopped.
Stopped.
Are their lights on?
Yeah, their front lights are on. Everything is on, and you're just like, what do I do? Do I stop to see if they're okay, or
no?
Yeah,
sorry.
So I slow down.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
Right, and then part of you is like, okay,
you can't fix nothing. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, part of you is like, going, okay, well, do I say anything, or do I call cops on that? Because you don't want to run them around ragged, but at the same time, I mean, I'm like, okay, that's kind of dangerous. Because typically cars are going 40 to 50 miles an hour right there, and when a car's just stopped in the road. And I went slow enough and then really slowed down when I went past them to see, okay, did they just stop for a second? Are they moving? And it was
it's so dangerous. That's how I got into a 7-car pileup, because a car was stopped in the left-hand lane on 95 in the middle of the rain.
Just stopped.
Yeah.
Just stopped. No lights on or anything in the left-hand lane.
If there's no lights on, you can't see. You're on the car before you have time to brake.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
So I called 911 and said, hey, just thought you guys might want to know there's a guy that was like kind of camping out, just sitting there. Yeah. Well, they ask you so many questions that when you start, that's when I think that's when you start to second guess yourself, be like going, okay, maybe I shouldn't have called the cops, because I slowed down. I was just perplexed, and there's all these thoughts that are going through your mind, like, should I stop? Like, what do I do? It's like And they're like going, okay, it was a 2-door, 4-door. What kind of car was it? And what color was it? I'm like going, I don't know.
They're like, thanks, sir. You're a great witness.
I was no help at all. I'm just like, they're going in. Okay, what were the cross streets? I'm like, well, it was between here and here. And they're like, ugh.
It's a long street, sir.
Yeah,
Can you be more specific?
I was the worst witness ever. Yeah, if it would have been a test, I would have gotten an F. I mean, just completely like failed the whole thing. And so, yeah, and then you're like going, gosh, maybe I shouldn't have called. Maybe I'm that guy that's just too nosy or whatever. But yeah, so anyway, I did. And I just got word that, apparently it was a guy that was completely hammered, passed out in front of his car, and there was a warrant out for his arrest. So
look at that. All right.
Well, he was sleeping in the car and in a lane of traffic. So
yeah, probably,
you did the right thing.
Probably a good call.
Glad to see you made the adjustment.
Now, Jaybird had the exact same situation. Jaybird had something similar happen to him where he's just like going, okay, should I call the police or not? Now, I feel good that I called the police on mine. I think it was probably the right move. Jaybird, should he have called the police on his situation?
Okay, it's around 4:45 in the morning. This is on Sunday. I ended up waking up really early to go to the beach. That's kind of my...
Why would you do that? Sunday's a day to sleep in.
I can't sleep in, especially after an event of drinking. I can't sleep. So I ended up going to go. I wanted to kind of go to the beach and do some stuff there. I love the beach in the morning, and I never get to do it. So I'm like, all right, let's just do it on a Sunday. I'm on Blue Heron Boulevard at a red light.
Uh-oh.
And all of a sudden, I see...
I know that neighborhood because I used to live there. Blue Heron Boulevard on the way to the beach is a little sketchy.
Yeah, so I see...
It's pretty exciting.
Gets
your blood pressure going.
That was my neighborhood.
In the corner of my eye, I see something like coming up to me. I'm like, oh, but they're in the road. So it's me in my truck, and then it would be on my passenger side.
If somebody's coming up to my car, I blow the light.
Well, okay, so here's what happened. It's a woman.
Absolutely, every time. So sorry. Give me a ticket. If somebody's trying to approach your car in that neighborhood, you need to blow the light.
So she approaches the car. I see this woman. She grabs my door handle and starts shaking my door handle. And I don't know what to do. The light hasn't turned green yet. I look at her. She starts banging on my window.
Oh no!
Gunned it. Ran the red light.
Good for you.
She was trying to get in my literally trying to get in my truck. She had to have been on drugs. This is right around 4:45, 4:50-ish. Yeah, and I did not call the police.
Okay, should the right move have been for Jaybird to call the police, Virginia?
I don't know. I probably wouldn't have either.
Yeah, I didn't.
I wouldn't have waited for her to grab my door handle, though. As soon as she gets close, I'm blowing that light.
Well, I was thinking, do I call them? And like, well, if you call them, they're gonna have to meet you. And right now, your registration's not up to date. Your license plate hasn't been renewed. All about. I'm gonna call, try to help out, and they're gonna give me a ticket. So I'm like, I'm not going to do that. But that's pretty darn brazen.
Yeah.
Was she trying to jack me?
Who knows? If they're on drugs, she could have thought that maybe she's a lady of the evening. She could have thought you were a guy looking for a trick.
She definitely looked like a woman going through, I don't know.
A lot of the ladies in that neighborhood are going through something.
What if she needed...
Especially if they're on the street at 4 in the morning trying to get into guys' trucks.
But what if she needed help, though, and she was being chased by a murderer or something?
I'm not the one.
I think you go about it a different way. Like if you're, being chased, I think you're probably tapping on somebody's window and be like, help me, something like that.
She was aggressive.
But even those kind of situations, I mean, that really is the dilemma we're in today's world, where it's like you want to be helpful, but there's just so many squirrely situations going on that...
And a lot of times it is a trap. We hear the stories about how they send a woman over, and then so you're kind of disarmed by that. And then she's just trying to get you in a situation where the other people can come and hurt you.
It depends on the situation, too. There was this one story I heard. There was this girl in the middle of the road, and she was covered in blood, so they stopped. They tried to help her, and it was all a trick.
Yeah. That's the thing. You can't trust that what you see is real.
It's tough, yeah.
And so that instantly will make me go, I can't stop. I can't help. I can't risk my life.
That's what stinks about it, because, you would never want to, if somebody genuinely needed help, you want to do that, but so many people have played that card, unfortunately, where it's like they're faking or feigning like they've got some legitimate concern, and then they pry on your good, will and nature, which is awful.
I don't want to freak anybody out, but that's what a lot of serial killers have done. They'll act like they're all injured or something.
He's right. They'll have like a fake cast, and they'll say, "Oh, can you help me with this?" And who wouldn't want to help a guy with his arm in a sling who obviously is hobbled?
People are saying in the chat room they think it might have been a prostitute.
That's what I think
like
it was.
A prostitute just freaking out, gonna take me.
Yeah, she was probably confusing you for another guy in a beat down looking white truck and thought maybe you were a John or a something.
Is it illegal just to talk to a prostitute?
No.
Okay.
No, you've got to actually, they can't get you until you do the exchange.
You have to talk about a price.
Yeah, it's got to be an agreement.
negotiate.
I think it's like when you hand them money, that's typically when, if you got an undercover hoe, that's when they're...
Because I told you my dream, so I investigated this. I wanted to go make a documentary and just go out and get hoes, but not like get them for sex, get them for their story.
They've done that already, though, and it was a fascinating documentary. I believe it was called "Hose Up, Pimps Down" or "Strike That" and reverse. It's on HBO. It was a critically acclaimed series. Actually,
love the concept.
It's you would really like it, but I'll tell you what, it gets real dark.
I know
it is dark, man.
I don't go into it thinking it's going to be a happy ending.
Somebody had texted in and said, "Yeah, a woman got into my car one time in the middle of the night on Blue Heron and Broadway. It was a prostitute looking for business.
She got in.
Got in the car." Yeah, actually got in it.
This is why you have to make sure when you're driving around, your doors are locked.
Yeah, it was.
Thank God your door was locked.
And it's not always locked. And I remember when I was actually on 95.
It wasn't locked. His door's broken.
Well, the window's broken. The window is broken, actually.
Hopefully it's broken the up position.
But the door, you could get in with the door. And I swear to you, when I was on 95, for some reason, I said, lock your door, and I did lock it.
That was an angel.
If she would have opened my door, I would have pooped my pants.
Yeah.
If she gets in, the move is you get out.
I don't know what I would have done.
Well, the question is, should he have called the cops? I understand Jaber was curious about his license and that kind of stuff, and I don't know if they would have run it or not. Your license, maybe they would have to say, okay, is this guy on the up and up? Possibly.
And you think you're a bad witness? I mean, they would have, what was she wearing? I'm like, I don't know.
Are you sure it was a woman? Yeah, who knows? But I mean, what if it was actually somebody that was in distress? I mean, at least maybe if you call the cops, then they can come and save somebody who might be. That's what they do.
I've called 911 probably 5 times in my life, and every single time I fall apart. My voice starts to tremble, and I start to shake.
You feel like you're lying, and you're not.
As soon as they asked me a question, so what were they? I'm like, I'm afraid I'm under oath now, and they're going to come back and get me.
I'm calling it more often. I think, honestly, was that probably about my third 911 call in a year?
Yeah, you've done it a lot.
That I made.
How you know you're getting old?
No, I think, honestly, people are getting... I never used to see that stuff. I went 15 years on the same stretch of road and never saw anything. I'm like, I don't know.
People are getting squirrelier. But when I used to live off of Blue Heron and I would drive to work in the height of their business hours, people that are street people, that would happen to me a lot where I would have weird encounters. I blew every light pretty much every day for about 5 years.
What if let me ask you this about the law. What if you picked up a well-known hooker, but you only want her to drive around the car with you? There's no kind of services done. You're just basically paying for companionship.
You're okay.
Legal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's when it's stated like this is going to be for an exchange of services.
I don't know. That's with an undercover. But if you're in the car with a hooker,
I think they have to state what it is. They have to say it has to be of a sexual nature, and then it has to be agreed upon price. If you're just
but how do they know if there's no cop in there? There's no cop in the transaction. The cop sees Jay Bird and Lucy Lips. We all know Lucy Lips.
Yeah.
And the cop knows what Lucy's doing, so the cop sees those two but can't hear what they're talking about.
That's a good question.
I thought those guys do get arrested sometimes. I always wondered, how could they if they don't have proof of the actual
Maybe
services?
The cop has to see something.
That's a good question.
Your junk has to be out.
Okay. Oh, boy, we're handling a lot of deep questions here today.
Yeah, do you have to see an act, or
Yeah.
is just sitting with Lucy in the car
Right.
enough
They
to
pick
get
him up
you
in the
pumped?
car, yeah.
I swear I've seen it before where the guy gets arrested, but nothing's happened yet.
Well,
it's just a known hooker.
Think about how crazy would this have been. In fact, if you want to do a quick reboot of Pretty Woman, he picks up Julia Roberts, gets pulled over, and then goes right to jail, and they get separated, and the movie's over.
I think they should do movies like that. And
Where
then
you're like so confused. The movie's 10 minutes long. You're like,
That's
is
it?
that really it? Yeah, and then like credits roll, and you're like, that's
Alternate
the movie?
ending.
Right, alternate ending. You do Pretty Woman. Imagine if.
I'm a big fan of that concept.
Yeah, I like that too. People be so confused. Like,
The
really?
2-minute Pretty Woman.
Yeah, I love it. That's a great concept. Yeah, somebody said I had a guy jump in my car one time at the gas station on Palm Beach Lakes. He reached in his pants and pulled out a huge rock of opium.
Oh my God!
Did he just want to? He need someone to party with? Is that what he's looking for?
I don't know. I think he was looking to sell. And I mean, they're that brazen, like trying to make a sale that they would like just jump in your car and be like, okay, here it is. Let's go.
I told you all about that crack deal. Live on the air that one time.
I remember.
Crazy. All right, interesting stuff. Got any comments for us? It is 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-976. You're here at the KVJ Show.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. The summer sell down is going on now in North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. Getting your Monday morning commute underway. We already have an incident to be aware of affecting traffic on both sides of the Florida Turnpike. You'll see that as you approach Okeechobee Boulevard. We also have a Surface Street crash in West Palm. That's 45th Street at Congress Avenue. In Broward County, keep an eye out for a wreck on I-95 northbound. This is Oakland Park Boulevard. And we also have an accident on Davie Road. That's southbound between 595 and Nova Drive. Also on your Surface Streets, a crash on Sunrise Boulevard eastbound. That's at Northwest 15th Avenue. And police activity in North Lauderdale. That's West McNabb Road before Southwest 81st Avenue. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits 979 WRMF.
Air conditioner not cooling like it should? Call Lindstrom Air for a free air conditioning service call when we make the repair. Like CFC 142-7611.
I love those guys.
Getting an education just got simpler because now all Lynn students receive an iPad. Students can find almost everything they need for class on their iPad. Lynn ebooks are available for most Lynn courses and free to students at no cost. Visit lynn.edu for more information.
What an amazing advancement. If you're like me and you're always trying to shed the fat around your stomach and worried about your abs, you'd like to have a little bit of a ripple in there, wouldn't you? Well, now you can, and you can do it in a way that is easier than ever before with something called M-Sculpt. It's the world's first and only FDA-approved machine to simultaneously burn fat and build muscle. And it's the hottest new trend out there for celebrities. Now, hey, look, you would love to have the body of your dreams in the blink of an eye with minimal effort. Of course, we all would. But now we're living in a time where it's all possible. This M-Sculpt is the only treatment on the market that will build muscle and kill fat. Just 30 minutes on the M-Sculpt is equivalent to 20,000 reps. I mean, come on, when do you have time to squeeze in 20,000 reps? And the really cool thing about this, too, is it can actually lift and sculpt your butt as well. This is a perfect device if you're a new mom looking to quickly get back in shape. Guys want to get those washboard abs and boot the dad bod. Anybody looking to quickly get into that summer bathing suit ready body can do this as well. Got a wedding coming up or just recovering from injuries and you can't work out yourself? Check out M-Sculpt at Allenby Cosmetic Dermatology. That's Allenby Cosmetic Dermatology. Call them today at 833-ALLENBY. That's 833-ALLENBY.
Kids, what do you want for dinner?
I want cheeseburgers.
I want tacos.
I want cheeseburgers.
I want tacos.
No, cheeseburgers.
No tacos.
Cheeseburgers.
Tacos.
Cheeseburgers.
Tacos.
Cheeseburgers.
Tacos.
Cheeseburger tacos. Now at Tijuana Flats. For a limited time, get 2 cheeseburger tacos with seasoned fries for just $7.89.
I want fries.
I want queso.
We have that too.
I always talk about when it comes to doctors, I love an expert. And I have found that Dr. Adler at the Wellington Anti-Aging Clinic is just that. He's an expert. First of all, he's an OBGYN, and he has dealt with women's health and hormones for years. That makes him a super qualified anti-aging expert, health and hormones expert. I love an expert. He does these special bioidentical hormones. And if you're suffering from anything, men, maybe it's your libido, maybe you want bigger muscle mass, maybe it's your mood. Women, maybe it's your energy, maybe you're having hot flashes or night sweats, maybe you're looking for clarity or your libido to be better or to sleep better. This is what bioidentical hormone replacement at the Wellington Anti-Aging Clinic can do for you. Go see Dr. Adler and his team. They are experts when it comes to women's health and hormones and hormone replacement. This is where you need to go. Wellington Anti-Aging.
Dunkin's new brown sugar cold brew is a naturally flavored, totally smooth balance of bold and sweet that'll inspire you to get out there and kick some molasses all day, every day. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
I lived in ignorance for many decades. I didn't want to get a LASIK procedure because I'm like, going, that's going to hurt. No way I could do that. But, then I started actually finding out about it when my eye doctor said, it's either got to be glasses or contacts. Like, you're squinting way too much. So then I actually did a little bit of research on a LASIK procedure and realized that with technological advancements, it's easier than ever. I talked to the doctors at Panu Laser, and they said, look, it's like no pain, there's no aggravation. You're going to be done in just a matter of minutes. And they were right. 90 seconds is all it took to do my procedure. And then I was back to work the very next day. No pain, no aggravation. One of the easiest things I'd ever done. I just wish I'd done it sooner. But I'm glad I did now. And Panu also makes it very affordable. I couldn't believe just how affordable it was. And they make it even more affordable with a great payment plan with zero down and zero interest. And just because you listen to the KVJ show, you get $500 off. So if you're tired of glasses, and they're inconvenient when you're at the gym or in the shower, at the pool, the beach, or the contact lenses just don't fit into your lifestyle, go with Panu instead. They're convenient too, with locations all over Broward County, now located in Palm Beach County as well. It's just one click away. Go online, PANNUlaser.com. That's PANNUlaser.com.
Quitting tobacco isn't easy. In all honesty, it's a very hard thing to do. The good news is, Tobacco Free Florida is here to help you quit your way by offering the free support and tools you'll need to succeed. For the do-it-yourselfers, there's WebQuit, a free online resource that gives you access to tools, tips, and support to help you quit tobacco at your own pace. Just log on to tobaccofreeflorida.com and see how you can start your plan. You may also qualify for free nicotine patches or gum. It doesn't matter how many times you've tried to quit, now is your time to succeed. Along with WebQuit, we offer a series of additional proven tools to help you quit your way, such as Group Quit and Phone Quit. So double your chances of success by calling 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW or connecting to WebQuit at tobaccofreeflorida.com. Ask about free nicotine replacement options to help you quit. This is your start to a tobacco-free life. No judgments, just help.
Car wreck? Gordon and Donner, 333-3333.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Shop thousands of cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans. Priced thousands below retail. 954-222-CARS. Offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach. Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in your dirt, Kardashian pets attack. Who did a Kardashian dog bite? And I'll tell you what they did about it coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
It's going to be our last week of Camp KVJ here. So we got a little variety pack of different stuff. We're going to be giving you today 4-pack of tickets to the South Florida Science Center and Aquarium. If you'd like to go with the kid, give us a little shout out, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. Seeing more and more parents with that dilemma of like, okay, when do I cut off just how much Fortnite my kid is playing? Because kids are going in there and you're finding, and I guess in our era, when I was a kid, I mean, I guess we would play ridiculous amounts of video games. There didn't seem to be that same kind of stigma or fear about, our kids. And I guess maybe we would break it up a little bit more because I don't think that our video games were good, but I do remember like after maybe a 4-hour window, you'd be like, okay, let's go do something else.
Oh man, when I first got Nintendo this summertime, my sisters, my brother, we all played video games until like 4 in the morning until you fell asleep. We were obsessed with them.
Yeah. So yeah, for some reason there seems to be like, I think, more guilt for parents just be like, I can't believe I let my kids play 12 hours of Fortnite. And now there's some new concerns that are going on as well. Just kind of like let the parents know what's up. Like yesterday, I'm always trying to like listen because my son Cannon, he plays a good bit and he's got the headset on. I'm always asking him, okay, who you playing with and what's going on. I'm always trying to like listen to the conversations that they're having. And I probably need to sit down, and watch him play a little bit more than I do. But this is probably a good reason why. There's an 8-year-old kid in Minnesota that was playing Fortnite, and some of the people he's on there playing with are like going, you know what you need to do? Go find your mom's credit card and driver's license and send us the information. But you can't let anybody know.
Do it very quietly.
Right.
And he did.
And he did do it, yes. But apparently they didn't process it, run it, or do anything with it. I guess it's not a crime unless you do something with it. And the people on the other end never did, but it's just kind of one of the stories that's a warning that that's one of the ways that there are some scammers. I'm sure they're going to be way into that, trying to get in there and build a relationship with younger kids. And a lot of them are 8, 10, 12, something like that. And they're going to be like, hey, do this or you're not cool kind of thing. So
they're impressionable and they're manipulated easily.
Right.
And that's the thing. When we played Nintendo till the wee hours of the morning, it was just you and Mario and Luigi.
Or people you knew that were sitting there right in front of you. Right. Now with being able to play online against other people you don't know, this is one of the added concerns.
Yeah, my mom would not have liked that. Who are you talking to, mister?
Right. You'd have been like, no way. Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah. I don't love it either. It does make you a little bit, unnerved.
Well, all you got to do is hear one ridiculous, horrible story to freak you out.
Well, something like this. And now it's like, so you're always trying to listen and, see what's going on. So I'll be downstairs kind of like watching TV quietly, but trying to be like, okay, what are the conversations going on and what are they saying? So.
And you need to have a conversation with your kid about what's acceptable and what's not. Because basically they're talking to strangers that know they're a little kid, and that's very scary to me.
Yep.
Some weird strangers. Mags plays it all the time, and I asked her the other day, I'm like, what's the weirdest thing somebody said to you on one of these things? She's like, oh, Mom, there's just weirdos everywhere. We don't listen. But she kind of blew it off like it was nothing, but I know it's happened to her.
Well, I told you about that one guy, Eddie, who's trying to get in these pants over here. I told you about Eddie.
So when are you meeting him?
Sending me real dirty stuff online through the video game.
Eddie sounds like that guy.
I agree.
Yeah. Okay. So just something to be aware of, parents.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in a second, I will tell you about a Kardashian animal that attacked. And then how it was handled, I don't know. That was kind of shady. I'll tell you who did it and who they attacked coming up in just a sec. Before we get into that, did you see the story about Jack Osbourne? He got a little froggy. So he and his wife, they're splitting up, and they're in the middle of a kind of nasty split. And they've got kids, the whole thing. So she and he live separate. Jack Osbourne and his soon-to-be ex, Stelly is her name. So he went over to her house, which he does not live in that house, at 1 a.m. and apparently punched her new boyfriend, who is super hot, in the head. He's an actor model.
Oh, okay.
He's really hot. And Jack Osbourne is really not. So I think there's probably a little animosity there that his former wife now has this smoking hot actor model boyfriend. So, yeah, Jack punched the guy in the head, and they got the cops involved. The boyfriend, he's so hot, he was like, I'm not going to press charges. I'm going to be the bigger man in all of this, which makes him sexier, of course. And so there's no charges pending or anything, but this divorce is ugly.
Mm-hmm.
7 people got arrested and 119 were hospitalized at Lollapalooza in Chicago. I mean, Chicago, as it is having a rough go.
Yeah, Chicago had all those shootings over the weekend, and then they had what happened there, and I'm happy to say I'm going there Wednesday night. So
Paramedics called it, quote, a war zone.
yeah, it's real bad there.
That's scary.
Yeah, it's mainly South Side. I mean, it's not like it's rampant throughout Chicago, but yeah, the South Side's a real nasty place to be.
You need to be staying in your hotel. Don't go wandering around.
I'm going to wander around, but we're in a better area. They're not gunning people down where we are.
He'll be okay.
Yeah,
Get yourself shot.
I have faith.
No, it's happening everywhere, Virginia. You just don't even know.
Something that is happening in Chicago on Friday, since you're going to be there, you really should check this out. It's the opening of the Pizza Hall of Fame in Chicago.
Wow.
This Friday, Kevin.
Are they going to have free pizza there?
I don't know.
Probably not free.
It's going to be the U.S. Pizza Museum, and it is going to be pizza clothing, menus, records, toys. Admission is free. And there is no pizza being served.
Oh man!
Oh, really?
What a great event, though.
How do you not serve pizza at the Pizza Museum?
Agreed on
Kinda
that.
Weird, right?
That's just what?
I guess it's got everything about pizza except the actual pizza.
Well,
But
that's just kind of like a tease job.
They've got to have something there. There's no way.
What a missed opportunity.
they say pizza will be available at nearby pizzerias and food trucks, but not in the museum itself. Kevin, you really should try to bring us back one of those super deep Chicago pizzas.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at a picture of one right now online, and it looks scrumptious.
What are your thoughts on doing breakfast today? It's on me, and let's get real nasty. I'm talking
do it.
Pancake Monday.
Let's do it. Denny's, I need pigs in a blanket.
Oh man, I'm so excited.
It's a big day, huh?
Big morning, Kev.
Yeah.
And finally here, when Kardashian dogs attack. Dun, 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 dun. Kendall Jenner's dog, who, if you look on her social media, which I do, of course, I'm all over it, she's had this little Doberman pinscher. It's like a mini pinscher. But
Okay.
still, I mean, the dog,
A min pin.
it's a min pin, but it's like a medium min pin. It's not like a tiny one. It's kind of like almost a full min, not min, full pin.
Oh, okay.
It's hard to say. So she had this dog out and already has captioned several times on Instagram with this dog, quote, cute, but she'll rip your face off. Okay, that's the quote on her Instagram about this dog. So what did the dog do? The dog bit a kid at a deli in Los Angeles over the weekend. A mother and her young daughter were eating on the patio of the restaurant where Kendall Jenner and her boyfriend were also eating, and for some reason, the dog bit the little girl. Now, sources say they did treat the injury right there on the scene with some ice from the restaurant, but like the mom and the daughter went inside to get the ice, and when they did, Kendall Jenner paid her tab real quick and fled the scene.
You know the moms.
Bolted.
You know the moms like start limping, start crying. There's blood, right?
Right. Yeah.
She's pouring ketchup on her arm.
I mean, I would take a bite to anything for some of that money.
The police did show up, and they have referred the case to animal control. But if you got a dog that you already caption on Instagram, cute, but she'll rip your face off, maybe that's not the dog to bring out in public, especially where there's kids eating.
It ain't looking good.
Come on, get it together. Keep your nippy dog at home, Kendall Jenner. We're watching you.
Uh-oh.
And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day. Brought to you by the Our Kids World Family Fun Fest. It happens August 25th and 26th, which is in just 2 weeks. So make plans to join us. Get your kids' free ticket at adayforkids.com.
We got one big old birthday today. I want to say happy birthday to your girl, Ginger Spice. Jerry Halliwell turning 46 years old today.
Ginger.
Yeah. Also, happy birthday to Erica from Victor, wishing you nothing but the best. Love you.
Erica.
Wishing Ricky a happy 5th birthday from Mommy, Papa, Maya, Yurdle, and Chili.
Ricky!
That's Tris. And also, happy birthday to Jamie Johnson from Mario, Brianna, Nico, Precious, and Papa Chris. Precious.
When I say Jamie, you say Johnson. Jamie.
Johnson.
Jamie.
Johnson.
Very nice. It's well rehearsed. All right.
It's fun.
Got also a little Camp KVJ here. Christine is on from Wellington. Hello, Christine.
Hey, guys. How are you?
Good. How you doing?
I'm good, thanks.
Good. Have you had a struggle this summer trying to occupy a kid who was out of school?
Yes, and I've been trying to get through every single day to you guys, so I'm very excited.
Good. Well, that's good. We're in the last home stretch here of Camp KVJ, and a fun ticket here today, and also some cool educational stuff as well. Going to hook you up with a 4-pack of tickets to the South Florida Science Center and Aquarium, okay?
Oh, awesome. Thank you so much.
You are so welcome. Enjoy the rest of your day, okay?
Oh, you too, guys. I listen to you all the time. Thanks so much.
Love you. Okay.
Sweetie.
Think about this. They ask people who are now out of school the class they wish that they had paid a lot more attention in. If you had to say, is there something going, gosh, man, if I just could go back and shake myself around a little bit, be going, dude, you want to know this one day?
Yes. I wish I cared about music class. I wish I got more into it.
Okay.
Yeah, but you know what,
Learn
though?
how to read music, write music.
Unfortunately, though, when you're not going to have lessons and get that individual attention, they kind of break it up into. I don't know if you're going to get that great of music training during those kind of classes.
My mom was a music teacher, and I know you're going to find this shocking, but I had an attitude as a child. I was like, I'm not doing music. My mom teaches music. My mom's not cool. So, therefore, I didn't think music was cool, and I couldn't have been more wrong.
Right. You blew it, Virginia.
I blew it. I could have had free music lessons.
I wish I would have paid attention during typing and really mastered typing without even thinking about it. I watch some people type, and it's like they're playing an instrument. They're thinking and writing, and it's so flawless. I love that.
Yeah.
And home ec. I wish I would have paid attention more in home ec.
Okay. So you could have, cook or?
Yeah, just made some more delicious things.
Yeah.
Although, if you go on YouTube, you can make anything. That's how I learned cheese enchiladas.
There's a tutorial for everything under the sun.
What you do when you're in a class like that, you learn important things like little, hacks on how to make sure that something doesn't stick to a pan or whatever it might be. So it does make it a little bit better. They say the number one thing that people say they wish they would have paid attention to more in school is math.
Hell no.
I know. 31% of people said they wish they'd have paid more attention.
I feel like I wasted too much time on it.
Right.
Yeah, math sucks.
I really did. I mean, I had a hatred for math growing up. I tried to get into it, and my brain wouldn't allow me. I would get physically pissed when I had to go to math class.
You did, huh?
I did.
I had to do summer school twice because of math.
Yeah.
And I don't think I deserved to pass, actually. I think the teacher just felt sorry for me.
There was definitely one math teacher that felt sorry for me and gave me a grade just because they're like, he's had enough.
Yeah. They say that foreign language was 2. That would have been mine. I still, because I keep trying to get into the groove of learning Spanish, but it's really tough unless you're just having a time that's set aside to do it every single day.
Good call. That's actually the one we all should say.
I know. I really wish, there's just the one daily desire. At least once a day, I'm like, well, gosh, I wish I was fluent in Spanish.
Because you're right. Because they had the possibility of taking Spanish 3 and even 4 if you were good enough.
Yeah, you could have really knocked it out. Yeah, 26% of people said that is the one. Science, history, then English. Top 5 things that people wish they'd pay more attention to in school. So there you go. Coming up here in just a couple minutes, we're going to see exactly how awake this crew is here today. Can you think fast?
Ooh.
Yeah, right. Oh, yeah. It's going to be a tough round, y'all.
We're rusty and crusty.
Okay, well, we'll see how it goes coming up next.
It's our strangest feeling.
All right, time to think fast here today. Not easy on a Monday morning. See how well you guys are cranking here today. All right, got a couple of different topics here for you. You just belt out when you think you know the answer.
Oh, V's the champ.
I am.
Mm-hmm. She got on the brain cap.
Oh, it's so heavy, though. It's giving me a headache.
It is. What is it, like plaster of Paris?
It is. It's an awesome hat. Intern Thumbelina made this. It looks like a brain.
Not an intern anymore.
That's right. She's an employee.
Oh, yeah.
But this thing, no lie, weighs about 10 pounds.
Yeah, it is very heavy. All right, well, let's see how we do here. We got our competitors, Virginia, Jaybird, and Denny's. All ready to go.
I don't know if Denny's mic is on. Is your mic on?
I think it is now.
Oh, okay. That's going to be a disadvantage in the game if Kevin doesn't turn on your mic, which I'm in favor of.
Okay, here we go. Topic 1. It starts with the letter M and helps keep your car quiet.
Motor. Muffler.
Very nice. Is that Jaybird suits? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're going to give that to Jaybird.
Yeah, no big deal. Kind of know about cars. I'm a motorhead.
Very nice, Jaybird.
Yeah, I want that heavy hat.
I want that headache.
All right, next up here. Think fast. Something that protects your head that starts with the letter H.
Helmet!
Yeah, we got that. Yeah, thank you, Jaybird. Was that Jaybird?
Yeah, I think he got in there.
Nice.
Just before.
I'll keep you awake, Denny's.
Okay.
I'll keep you awake. What are you looking? What are you rolling?
You're so loud.
Well, but I am because I'm playing a game. You're loud in life. What's worse?
Okay, next up here. Something you might take to the beach that starts with the letter C.
Cup.
Kids, you're children.
We'll go with that. Yeah.
Mama's always got a cup.
She does. Okay, Virginia's on the board. Jaybird with the lead, 2-1.
Jaybird, why are your eyes bugging out your head?
Why are you on my case about everything? Play the game and mind your own.
All right, next up. Something you sit on that starts with the letter S.
Sand.
Silk.
No.
Seat.
Shoe rack.
Seat.
C, there you go. All right.
I guess you'd give her sand, I guess.
Yeah, we didn't like it well enough.
I'm at the
We weren't
beach.
going to give a point.
You're not going to give a point for
We
silk?
didn't like it.
I could say sour cream. It's kind of the same.
Yeah. You
Sour
can say stool.
Yeah.
Stool. You know. Okay, here we go. Next up. Jaybird with the lead 3-1. If you get this one, Jaybird, it's all over. A marching band instrument that starts with the letter T.
Trombone.
What was that, Suits? What do you think? I heard Jaybird yell trombone.
I said tuba before he said trombone.
Give it.
Okay, he's giving it to Virginia. 3-2. She stays alive. All right, here we go. Virginia's got to get this one. Denny's, you are sadly eliminated.
No. I said trombone, too.
All right, next up.
She's always bitching and witching.
It's something you're supposed to use once a day that starts with the letter F.
Floss!
Very nice, Jaybird. For the win. Thank
Bird
that.
is quick this morning.
Bird is on it today.
All right, Bird, here's the hat.
You cracked the glass.
She's threw it like a bad wrestler.
Yeah,
I almost hit Kevin.
I know.
Kevin, duck.
So I was like,
Would have been
what?
hilarious.
Oh, that'd have been awful.
Coming up here in a couple minutes, kind of an interesting concept that they do in Japan. I had no idea. You can actually rent a guy. They say that this is something that happens quite a good bit. For $9 an hour, you can actually rent a middle-aged man to come to your house in Japan. They use them to do anything from fix things around your house, lift boxes, or they can just be a person to talk to.
Oh, I love it.
I kind of like that.
Yeah, they say they're mainly used by people who lack an older male figure in their life and would like a father or uncle. So you just kind of like rent them by the hour.
That's adorable.
Yeah, it is kind of a cool thing. So imagine if we offered that service. What would you rent each member of the KVJ show out to do?
I like it.
Maybe it's conversation. Maybe it's to fix something.
Look, if the price is right, let's talk logistics here.
Yeah, exactly. And maybe we can figure out exactly what we could do. For $9 an hour, we can make a little side hustle here.
Everybody's got a price.
Okay. All right. What would be our best skill sets? We'll discuss next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777.
800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. The summer sell down is going on now in North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. Seeing some slowdowns on I-95 in Boca Raton. A crash southbound at Yamato Road for you to keep an eye out for. Southbound as well, a wreck at Forest Hill Boulevard on I-95. On Main Street, we have a crash that's eastbound at Spooner Road. And jumping over to Broward County, keep an eye out for a wreck on Sunrise Boulevard. That's eastbound at Northwest 15th Avenue. A crash on Davie Road southbound between 595 and Nova Drive. And a wreck on West McNabb Road. That's before Southwest 81st Avenue. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits 979 WRMF.
Air conditioner not cooling like it should? Call Lindstrom Air for a free air conditioning service call when we make the repair. Like the CFC 142-7611.
I love those guys.
Quick weight loss costs less but offers more. For 30 years now, they've been doing this. And this week only, all programs, you can join them for free. Lose up to 100 pounds or more with quick weight loss. Unbeatable results are guaranteed. I was holding on to that baby weight from baby Rocco. Yeah, it was just 14 pounds. But for me, I could not lose it on my own. Quick weight loss showed me how to make better choices and do it the right way, and had a team helping me, and that's why it was successful. Quick weight loss, it has been successful for so many people for more than 30 years now. This week only, too. It's the friends and family. All programs you can join for free. Now, you do need to get the supplements. Supplement support is required. Tell them Virginia sent you in there for your free consultation. Click on Quick Weight Loss for details, quickweightloss.net, or dial them. ** Quick on your mobile. That's ** QUICK. Message and data rates do apply. For quick weight loss, dial ** 78425.
Think ahead and stop by Advance Auto Parts before changing your oil. Our Freedom to Choose oil change bundles include 5 quarts of Castrol Edge, Pennzoil Platinum, or Valvoline Full Synthetic Motor Oil, and any Purolator Boss oil filter for only $32.99. Now through August 29th, score a pair of Ken Block Hoonigan Racing socks in-store for free instantly when you purchase any 5 quarts of Pennzoil Motor Oil. Think ahead. Think Advance. Advance Auto Parts. While supplies last, see store for details.
One of the many perks of living in South Florida is enjoying weather people dream of vacationing in all year round. That's why our True Laser specialists at Body Details want to help you make every day feel like paradise by offering up to 70% off laser hair removal, tattoo removal, and skin rejuvenation all month long. Visit bodydetails.com. That's bodydetails.com to schedule a free consultation and get up to 70% off today.
Hey, if you notice any kind of issues around your home, like anything unlevel or cracked concrete, cracks in your walls, your floor, your ceiling, sinking floors, rotten beams, a musty odor in your crawl space, what you need to do, contact your local experts at N-Square. They provide foundation, concrete, and crawl space repair services to all residential and commercial properties all across South Florida. Their team uses the highest quality materials and equipment to get the job done right the very first time. So you can expect a remarkable experience when you work with N-Square with their worry-free financing. All you've got to do, go online, nsquareinc.com. That's nsquareinc.com, or Google them today, N-Square.
Pentatonics, the worldwide phenomenon, is back. August 7th, Coral Sky Amphitheater. 3-time Grammy winners, multi-platinum selling recording artists. Pentatonics, live. Tickets on sale now at livenation.com.
Pick up PTX Presents Top Pop Volume 1 out April 13th.
Yeah. Great deals, great cars, and great service after the sale. That's Braman Honda. If you're thinking about getting a new car, might I suggest going there and getting the full service? Get the full service bottom line pricing. Love the deals, love the people. Don't be fooled by other dealers with low payments and crazy high down payments. Go into Braman Honda, get the bottom line deal of leasing. 0 down and 0 due at signing and new Hondas from just $199 a month. It's the Summer Spectacular event, and it's going on now at Braman Honda. They've got pre-owned cars, too. I know because I've got 2 of those in the driveway right now. Before that, we had 2 lease programs. I just love a great deal, and Carlos Gonzalez, the new GM, and his team want to give you a great deal. So go say hi to Carlos Gonzalez. Go say hi to everybody at Braman Honda. 5200 Lake Worth Road in Green Acres. Online at BramanHondaPB.com. This lease program is a 36-month lease on the 2018 Civic LX sedan. Nothing due at signing, no security deposit. You just do the tax tag and have your credit approved, and you're driving off from paying $199 a month.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 10, you have a right to safety. Many businesses have a duty to keep their property safe from violence. This applies to apartments, shopping centers, and other businesses. They may have to provide appropriate lighting, secure windows, gates, as well as on-site security. At Rubenstein Law, we offer a free evaluation of your case if you or a loved one have been assaulted. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News on this Monday morning, tracking a few isolated random little morning coastal showers and then sunny to partly cloudy skies the rest of the day. The rain chance only 20%, the high 90. Tonight's low 78. Tuesday, sunny to partly cloudy, another 20% chance for a shower and a high 90. Rain chance increasing Wednesday to 40% with cloudy skies.
Experience the future of car buying today at your local Hyundai dealer. Hyundai's new Shopper Assurance program offers transparent pricing, so you never have to guess about costs or payments. Hyundai, car buying made simple. Find out more at HyundaiUSA.com/Shopper Assurance.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Well, if you can't make some plans coming up on Friday, a cool little event with our charity Little Smiles. Always love going out to the Coral Springs Ale House every single year for the Little Smiles fundraiser. It's going to be going down.
Yeah, we have a good time out there. It's just a $15 donation suggested, but that gets you all kinds of yummy munchies. And then they do, seriously, about 200 raffle prizes in the course of like 3 hours. It is amazing how many fun things you can win at that event. It's so fun.
Yeah, it's a really cool event. Love to see you out there. It's going to be going down from 6 to 9 p.m. this Friday. You can go check it out, and all the proceeds go to benefit the local chapter of Little Smiles.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Apparently they do this in Japan, and they have for a while. You can rent out middle-aged guys for $9 an hour. Now, sometimes it is all about getting somebody to come over and do some handiwork, lift boxes, fix something. Other times it's just, I just want somebody to sit and talk with. I got to run some stuff by somebody, and they say a lot of times it's basically used by somebody who doesn't have that parent, that father figure, or that uncle figure in their life, and they just call them and have them come over. I think I'd be a great listener. I think I could totally do that. I don't know about the lifting of the boxes and all that kind of stuff. Maybe definitely not the fix-it kind of stuff. I think it would be my strength. But, oh, yeah, I listen to you all day long.
Yeah, if you want to just hang out, that I'll be good at.
Yeah.
Don't call me if you want your holes fixed.
Yeah. It is kind of interesting because it seems like in some respect, like our society gets kind of disconnected now because we do so much on social media, or we're just like in our house, that maybe sometimes people are realizing, wow, I really seem to be lacking deep, meaningful relationships in my life. And so it might not be a bad idea. Maybe if you just need to almost like hire a friend.
Talk and connect.
Yeah.
People crave it.
Well, it wouldn't be bad. I mean, think about that. Like, okay, let's say you want to go out and grab some beers, and you're like going, oh, everybody's busy. You could be like, hey, will you come out and just have some beers for me? You know, and then have somebody to talk to. I don't want to sit there by myself. That'd be kind of cool.
I love it.
I think that would be my real gift. And, you know, you could put together kind of like a little list of like, I think it'd be great if you want to talk about sports, if you want to talk about this, I got that all together.
Rent-a-kev.
Rent-a-kev.
Now, how much do you charge? Because your time is precious.
Sure.
I don't think you can do it for $9 an hour.
Well, it is. Yeah, you're right. That is a challenging part of it. But to me, honestly, if you pick up the beers, then I'll go for $9 an hour. I think 10. I'll go 10. I feel good at 10 an hour. That'd be good. And free beer.
Don't make yourself so cheap over there, hussy. I think you're selling yourself short.
Do you really?
On the open market, I think you should probably go for at least $50 an hour.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Honestly, if I could do that, I'd be done. I'd do it today.
You don't know the gem you are.
Gosh, wow! You really build me up. I appreciate that. What do you think your skill would be, Jaybird, if you had to go out? You've got a lot more depth of conversation. UFOs, Bigfoot, all that kind of stuff you've got.
Yeah, I mean, I would put on just a whole vaudeville kind of a thing. If you want a little dancing, I'll give you some dancing.
You'd have a costume, too. That'd be above and beyond what I do. You would show up in whatever you want them to wear.
Yeah, more like kind of like a traveling, kind of like a hey, what do you want? You want a sandwich? I'll sing while I do it to you. Not do it to you, but...
What?
I think you're getting run out for something completely different and illegal.
Please stop singing while you're taking advantage of me.
You know what I mean?
He's
Just
going,
awful.
That's the worst. Why are we doing like carnival music while I'm...
You know what I meant? I meant like, I'm going to try to have some goofy
Put on
fun.
the soundtrack, baby. Yeah.
It's insulting when the guy who's taking advantage of you has jazz hands.
Don't say that. I'm not a fan of this narrative. I meant like I'm just gonna have some fun.
There you go.
If you want someone to get goofy, just pay me and I'll do goofy things.
Oh, you will? Okay.
Sounds terrible.
How much you paying Jaybird an hour, Virginia? What do you think? Going rate?
Oh, I think he's right on par with you. $50 an hour minimum.
All right, impressive stuff.
He's gonna bring the funny.
What would you? Okay, if you had to hire me for something, what are you hiring me for?
It's gotta be the goofy.
Laughter and love.
The goofiness.
Yeah, I mean, you're really good at physical comedy.
When I was doing that cha-cha, that's what I meant by all that.
That's kind of your thing, yeah. Definitely corner the market on that. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, it is Monday morning. Do you have anybody you need to call out for anything that you can let us know here? You can call or text us, 877-979-WRMF. Anybody done you wrong? Anybody been a little bit jerky? And be like, hey, man, come on, dude. Ain't cool. Even if somebody did something awesome, you can let us know and call them out for something good as well. Call or text 877-979-9763 to the KVJ Show. All right, we talked to Sean, gave him some advice on whether or not he should break through the wall of he and this girl that he is madly in love with. Now, they've been really good friends since like the 8th grade. She goes away to college, and just recently, since they reconnected after that, he realizes, okay, I really love this girl. Now, how do I state it? Well, we talked, okay, maybe a no-pressure approach, saying, hey, just something to think about. Or Jaybird saying, a lot of times it's in the tone. You don't get all serious and make it slow and whatever. You're just like, hey, you ever thought about you and I don't know. What would it be like if we were together?
What happens if we got together? A crazy night, crazier things have happened.
Because the last thing you want to do is just torpedo a good friendship if it's not going to work that way. So, Sean, you heard everybody's thoughts on this, and how did things go? You obviously decided to do one thing or another. What did you decide to do, and what was the outcome?
I confessed my love to her. I told her.
Okay.
And she started to laugh at first because she thought I was joking.
Okay. All right.
And then, which made me kind of like, all right, like, but then I like sat her down and I was like, like, I really, truly love you. And then she, like, stopped laughing.
Okay.
And she was like, oh, no. And I said, well, does that make you feel weird? And she was like, yeah, it kind of does. And then she was like, let's just pretend that you never said that, okay? And I was like, just sitting there. So I, like, dropped the issue, right?
Okay.
And since then, she's been a lot more distant.
Okay.
And the thing is like, I don't regret telling her, but now I don't know how to, like, act towards her, like, going forward. Like, what am I supposed to do with, like, because my feelings have not changed. And now I just think I'm setting myself up for, like, a frustrating and, like, toxic situation. So I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, should I give her space or only respond with, like, when she contacts me, or is that weird?
You should give her space and only reply if she contacts you. I mean, she's telling you basically, this is not what I want, and now I feel weird. So you got to give her space. Do not continue to try to be, aggressively pursuing her on a romantic level. You're going to lose her friendship altogether. Give up on the dream of the romance, because that's not going to happen with this chick. It's gone. If you want to salvage the friendship, you got to just back off.
Did you actually say, I love you? I've always liked. What exactly did you say?
Because it sounded like the approach was good at first.
It
like,
does.
you're goofy, but then she was like goofy right back with you, like, oh, stop, that's silly. And then you had to get kind of serious to actually get confirmation of it.
Right. Well, like, I did approach it, like, what you said, like, be like, hey, maybe we should whatever. And that's why she started laughing. But her laughter actually made me realize that, no, I need to tell her how I really feel. It's not like a joking kind of thing. But since I was already at the, precipice, I was just like, okay, I'm just going to jump off of it. And my only concern is that I feel like I already lost the friendship too.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to hang out, obviously. But I don't think she's ever going to go back to that. And that's what's really kind of upsetting for me because, I really loved hanging out with her, rekindling that friendship. It just seems like a waste.
Right.
And I don't,
Yeah.
Sometimes you can't take words back and you say them, and then there's going to be a little bit of ramification.
Sure.
'Cause she doesn't reciprocate those feelings, and now she feels uncomfortable. And you have to respect that.
Does that make a weird dynamic for women when they know that there's a guy around that if he had a chance, he would jump all over that?
Well, let me ask you a question. If you were always around a girl that you knew always wanted to get in your pants and you knew she had feelings for you,
And you weren't interested.
How would that make you feel? You would be uncomfortable.
Yeah, I think you'd be more guarded in the situations you put yourself in and I think part of it is you don't know if it's going to come back up again. And maybe after a while, if you feel like, okay, that was a one-time thing and it's going to simmer back down again.
But how do you know he's not getting drunk watching an 80s movie?
Yeah, exactly.
He's like, you know what? I'm going to be out on the front lawn with the speakers.
It's almost like you got to build up trust again that, okay, that they realize that was a mistake and it's going to simmer back down into the friendship and they're just going to put a cap on it, realize it's not going to happen.
Well, he didn't say he was interested in her. He said he loved her. And that's the L-bomb, baby.
He went a little too, probably.
She's scared.
Yeah.
You scared her.
Yeah.
Look, love's a scary game.
So, well, the first time we talked to Sean, you were like, green light it, do it. I mean, does this now give you pause for anybody out there who does that? Because, I mean, shouldn't it be one of those things? I mean, how does it normally work when you're interested in somebody? There's just that moment where you just kind of like lock eyes. Is like, I can tell they're feeling me and vice versa. And if you don't ever feel that, should you ever try to cross that bridge?
Look, I am a carpe diem kind of person. And just because you fail on this attempt doesn't mean... I just think sometimes it just doesn't work out in your favor. It loves a gamble.
Okay.
It is, but you have to take the risk, and you did. And it didn't work out.
So no regrets.
No
regrets, man.
But now is your time when you're going to have to kind of back away and forget about the dream of romance with her. Give her space. Maybe she'll come around as a friend. Maybe not. But this is not the time for you to keep putting your efforts into her.
Yeah.
Take those feelings and try to find a different girl to put them on.
Yeah, do not drink a bunch of whiskey and start watching rom-coms. I'm telling you, it's going to make you think you're invincible.
Try not to drunk dial her.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or text her.
Okay. All right. Hey, life lessons, man. Well, I think you applaud Sean for at least going for it, right?
Yeah.
That is good stuff.
Baby.
All right,
Went
man.
for it. Shouldn't have used the L word,
Yeah.
but that's okay.
Doesn't always work. Doesn't always work. All right. Got any advice you want? You can send us an email, mail@kvjshow.com. It's mail at kvjshow.com. All right, it's Monday morning. We got some people we need to call out here today. What's the good and the bad? What people have been up to?
I need to call myself out for forgetting to say happy birthday to my little niece.
Oh, boy.
Ashley's birthday today, and she's 8. I love you, Ashley.
All right, there you go. Okay. Trying to make it right, Virginia.
Oh, gotta make it right.
Screwing it all up.
Dummy.
Yeah, I get it. It's tough to do. Got a couple other call-em outs. People have been texting in here today. 877-979-WRMF. Somebody said, I'd like to call out my friends who can't ever commit to plans. You're so right that no one ever wants to hang out anymore. Who's down to be my rent-a-friend?
Oh, well, I want to know who's texting that first before I commit.
It's right on our, yeah. We can get to know more. The text number's right on our service right there. Somebody also texted in and said, I'm a handyman for a local group of fitness clubs from Vero to Delray, and I want to call out the people I see who park in a handicapped spot in front of the gym and then go inside and walk on the treadmill for 30 minutes. Could easily just, walk from any other parking spot.
But if you confront them and ask them about it, they'll get so defensive and they'll get so mad.
Right.
They'll, I need it. I have a placard. I just didn't bring it.
Somebody else texted in and said, I want to call out the person who took down my brother's roadside memorial.
Oh.
Everything we've put at this memorial the last 2 years has been done with love, and someone felt the need to take that away from us.
That's pretty messed up.
Yeah.
Like on the side of the road kind of a thing?
Yeah.
What's the rules on that? Is there a time Is there a length of time that you're allowed to have stuff there?
I don't know. And yeah, who would regulate that if it was? It says for the last 2 years has been done with love. So apparently it's a roadside memorial they've had up for the last couple of years. And apparently someone else deemed it to be time enough to have mourned and grieved. And apparently they kept refreshing it with new stuff. And somebody's like going, okay, enough's enough. Decided to take it down, which I couldn't even imagine. That I would never deem it upon myself.
The karma that you will get for taking somebody's roadside memorial down is not worth it, baby.
Yeah, but I don't know what the ruling is on that.
But what I'm saying is, what if this wasn't like a malicious thing? What if it was somebody that said, like from the city, and they said, we have to get this down because it's obstructed? I don't know the rules.
Yeah,
I'm just wondering. There's got to be a case where that has happened before, where people start putting items and then it starts to
does it expire? Because you got to figure. I mean, unfortunately, there were so many traffic deaths that happened that if it never expired, and let's say you're on year 20. You're still putting stuff there. There might be, a lot of other fatalities that happen in that area. So I
just don't know the ruling.
I don't know either. But even if I worked for the city and they told me you have to go take down that roadside memorial, I'd be like, nope, not doing it.
Yeah,
you're gonna have to fire me because I don't need that kind of karma attaching to my soul.
That's a tough one. I don't know. Maybe somebody's got an answer to that. Somebody else texted in, said, I work for an eye doctor in an office complex that is limited parking spots, and there are 4 guest parking spots that are supposed to be for patients. So all employees park around the side of the building, all of us except one of our employees who takes up one of the visitor spots each day. I called her out on it last week, and she just thought it was amusing that the doctor hadn't said anything to her yet. He's here before and after she is. I don't want to tell on her, so calling her out on the radio feels like the next best thing.
I don't want to tell on her, so I'm going to call her out on the radio.
Yeah,
it's freeing.
Whatever, little bit. But, I mean, you think about it. If you've got, what did she say? They've got how many limited? Oh, limited. There are 4 guest spots, and those are supposed to be for patients. Everybody else, who works there is like, okay, we're going to be cool and save those for, if we all used them, then the patients would have to park all the way around the building. So we're just, everybody else is doing the hashtag be cool except for her, and she's like going, ha ha, just proud of it.
Just takes one.
That girl's annoying.
It is annoying. You're right. And
everybody else is being cool.
Right, and then she calls her out. She's like going, why are you taking that spot? Like everybody else parks around the side because we're trying to be cool. They going, hey, no, hey, they're great.
Dummy.
I mean, could you imagine how you'd be like seething? You'd be like, gosh.
I bet that girl's a real joy to work with, too.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Karen is on here from Margate. Got somebody that you'd like to call out. Who you calling out for what today here, Karen?
Hey, good morning, guys. I'm calling out this woman that I don't know who she is. She was driving on 441 on Friday afternoon in a white, doesn't matter, it was a SUV, and she had a sticker on the back of a car that said nonverbal child aboard. And that's the first time I've ever seen that. I have a special needs grandson that is also nonverbal, and all I wanted to do was ask her, where did you get that? And I pulled up alongside her, blew the horn, tooted my horn. She turned to her, an older child or an older young adult sitting next to her, and never even looked at me. And she did acknowledge me at first and then turned to him because he pointed out, that lady is, I could see he's pointing to me. And she never opened up the window. And I felt like I looked in the mirror and I was like, do I look like a serial killer or a deranged woman? Like, why wouldn't you open the window to just say, what's the matter? Do you need help? And I just feel like the lady with the sticker that says nonverbal child aboard, shame on you.
People are people are freaked out.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's the horn.
Right.
It's in traffic. She probably thought you were mad at her because she... I'm telling you, I don't think she deliberately tried to be a jerk.
We're scared to death of each other in traffic. I mean, we've got these videos last week. I think there were 2 to 3 different videos of weird road rage stuff. And I've had that happen too. I had somebody within the last couple of months, I remember, did the same thing. Was trying to get my attention. I was like, oh, what is this going to lead to?
I instantly assume I've done something to you, like cut you off, didn't notice you were there, something rude. I instantly know it's something bad I did, and so I don't look at you.
Have you ever tried to beep and not be a jerk, but just to let somebody know something, and you try to politely beep.
You can't politely
you try to
beep.
Yeah, right. It's like
that matter.
we need almost like different sounds.
We do.
Because the regular car sound is like jarring.
It's aggressive.
I try to go just like a quick
Yeah.
beep. So I'm being cool, man.
I bet you if you Google nonverbal stickers, I bet you can find a place online where you can order the sticker and they'll ship it right to your house.
Right. Now we'll try to do that. But you do bring up an interesting point that once upon a time we used to often signal to each other in traffic and, hey, you know, and you had a question, you'd be like, yes, neighbor, how can I help? And now it's like,
it's half and half now. I think half of people would roll down the window, half of people would be like, I don't want nothing to do with
I'm in
this.
between. I look all around. I'm like going, okay, how is this a scam? How is this going to like really like put me in an awful situation?
I just had someone come up to my truck yesterday and try to get in my car.
Right.
You almost got rolled.
Yeah.
Scott's on here from Pompano. Got an answer about the roadside memorials. You said it's illegal to move those?
Yes, sir. It is illegal to move those. In order for you to move those, you have to get okay from the family, and then for them to come out and remove it, do what you need to do, and then pull it back. If you are just one person who's driving around removing them, that's illegal.
Okay, well, I hope they catch the person then, because it's very, very
Why would
someone
do that?
It's just like going to a graveyard and walking somebody's tombstones.
Yeah.
You don't do that. It's disrespectful, so you can't do that.
It feels like that same kind of level. That's interesting.
I hope they catch them then and punish them.
Yeah, why would someone do that? I just can't. What is your motive?
You're a dark, evil person.
Yeah, I just don't understand.
You know, I mean, look, just look how people get in people's business all the time. If something's going on and they don't like it, like, oh, it's cluttered, let me make the difference. People get involved all the time.
You know, maybe it's a little side hustle because there were people stealing stuff from the Stoneman Douglas Memorial and they were going online selling it.
No, they were not.
Yeah, they busted
my
a
gosh.
couple of people from stealing
I
stuff
think I did see
and trying
that.
to turn around and sell it on on eBay or something.
That's
Like, what is the matter with you?
Right. That's unbelievable.
You are a sick, sick human.
Tiffany's on here from Palm Beach. Got somebody she'd like to call out. Who are we calling out today, Tiffany, and for what?
I'm calling out my ex.
Yep.
I have 2 older children now with him, but when they were younger, he was supposed to pay child support. He always kept going back to court to get it reduced. It was finally reduced to $23.69 a week for both children, and he never paid that. And now my son is in college, and he asked his dad. He called him and asked him, Dad, I'm going through a hard time right now. I'm trying to get into this place. Can I borrow $600 from you and I'll pay you back? And he said, no, I can only give you like $50. So why don't you call your mom or your grandmother? Or how about you try your girlfriend's parents?
Crazy, right? Yeah, that's
a deadbeat.
One of the things I never understood, like how you would have kids and then not want to do everything you can in your power for them. I mean, regardless of what your relationship is like with, their parent.
Yeah, it
your
has nothing to
co-parent.
do
No,
with the
Has to do with
mom
your kid.
that you don't like.
Yeah.
It's about your baby.
Yeah, crazy. All right, anybody else, you got to call out 877-979-WRMF. And there's always good stuff as well, like this cashier at a Walmart in Burton, Michigan. She saw a customer get turned away from the store's nail salon, and it was all because the customer had cerebral palsy. And they said, well, her hands are shaking too much, and we can't do anything for her. And so
They turned her away from
Turned
getting
her
a manicure
away,
because
yes.
her hands was shaking from cerebral palsy.
Yep.
Wow, you're also going to a dark place called hell.
So the cashier, wasn't even her department, saw this and went and got some nail polish, she said, and gave her a manicure inside a Subway
good.
restaurant. There's a nice little photo of it, which is great.
Walmart helped somebody?
Yeah.
Okay.
They did. She said, I just wanted to make her day special. I didn't really want her day to be ruined. That's why I did it. And plus, she's a sweetie. So,
What a great thing to swoop in and save that moment.
Yeah, right, exactly. And just made her feel so good. Just a little, moment like that made somebody else feel so awesome that,
What town was that in? Does it say?
Burton, Michigan.
Burton, Michigan.
Mhm.
I wonder if they're doing anything nice for that employee. They should.
I don't know. It would be a very nice little gesture.
Make her employee of the month.
You'd hope. Yeah, you would hope.
Please.
Walmart could use this kind of publicity.
Thank you.
Yes, let's make it happen.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Coming up in your Dirt of the Day, I will tell you all about, talking about good deeds, the amazing thing that Ludacris did for a stranger in the grocery store. Love it. I'll share it with you coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. The summer sell down is going on now in North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. Slowdowns from a couple of accidents back-to-back I-95 northbound. You'll find the first one 10th Avenue North, the second one at 6th Avenue South. Give yourself a little extra time to get through that area this morning. We also have a wreck out west. That's on Main Street eastbound at Spooner Road. And moving to Broward County, an accident west McNabb Road before Southwest 81st Avenue. And on Davie Road, a crash southbound. That's between the 595 and Nova Drive. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits, 979 WRMF.
Air conditioner not cooling like it should? Call Lindstrom Air for a free air conditioning service call when we make the repair. Like CFC 142-7611.
I love those guys.
Quick weight loss costs less but offers more. For 30 years now, they've been doing this. And this week only, all programs, you can join them for free. Lose up to 100 pounds or more with quick weight loss. Unbeatable results are guaranteed. I was holding on to that baby weight from baby Rocco. Yeah, it was just 14 pounds. But for me, I could not lose it on my own. Quick weight loss showed me how to make better choices and do it the right way, and had a team helping me, and that's why it was successful. Quick weight loss, it has been successful for so many people for more than 30 years now. This week only, too. It's the friends and family. All programs you can join for free. Now, you do need to get the supplements. Supplement support is required. Tell them Virginia sent you in there for your free consultation. Click on Quick Weight Loss for details, quickweightloss.net, or dial them. ** Quick on your mobile. That's ** QUICK. Message and data rates do apply. For quick weight loss, dial ** 78425.
You know that awesome feeling when you finally find that one place to go that will give you a top quality product at a great price and then stand behind what they sell you?
That's exactly what Window World does.
Top quality, energy efficient windows at a great price that keeps more of your money in your bank account. And Window World has the absolute best guarantee in the window replacement business. That's why Window World has been the #1 window replacement company in the USA for years.
In fact, Window World has sold over 1 million windows each year for the past 8 years. That's a lot of satisfied customers, and you can be one too.
Save money on installing new energy-efficient windows, save on your energy bills, and if anything goes wrong with your new Window World windows ever, Window World will be there to make it right. You just can't lose.
Call Window World today at 561-684-2040. That's 561-684-2040. Or go online at windowworldwestpalmbeach.com and schedule your free quote.
Window World, simply the best for less.
BMWs are a great vehicle, so cool. They got many different styles too, 3 Series, 5 Series, 7 Series. And if you love BMWs and you're thinking about getting one, you got to make sure that you're checking out Braman, because they are the authority when it comes to BMWs. They've got the best showroom, the best sales department, the best service department without a doubt, the best selection as well. And now you're going to get the best deals with Braman's Price Assurance Guarantee. There is no better place that you're going to find a great deal. They are looking at the other offers that are going on, and they will honor all competitive dealer offers that are happening. So check them out with their Summer on Sales event. You get additional savings, too, of up to $3,000 on some of the models, and you could find payments as low as $369 a month, like on the 2018 BMW X2 S-Drive 28i. Plus, they've got Club Braman. You know about that? It's cool little VIP events all over South Florida. Like Polo, they got the Club Braman tent. You go out there, you get to hang out there, so it's kind of like cool free polo. I was there hanging out a little bit this season, food, drink, all that kind of cool stuff. That's just some of the things you get. It's perks of being a customer of Braman. A lifestyle that is just more than a car. So check them out in 2 locations. They're in West Palm Beach and in Jupiter, and online it's BramanBMW.com.
Discover a better way to get around South Florida this summer. Brightline's express train service connecting Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and West Palm Beach means you'll spend less time getting there and more time on what matters to you. Visit GoBrightline.com today to book this summer and save $10 on your first ride. Try it one time, love it every time.
Welcome to Brightline.
We all want to be a great parent, right? I mean, that's the goal. You want to walk away from this parenting thing when they're 18 and go, I killed it. If you're looking to do better, you've got to go on this free app. You can put it right on your smartphone. It's a free service from the Children's Services Council, and it's right here in Palm Beach County. It gives you all kinds of great parenting advice and places to take the kids and things to do with and for the kids that will make you look like a better parent. Now, you go on there and you create your free profile, and it's age specific, so it gives you back advice specifically for your children and whatever stage of development they are at. It also helps you too with growth. You can figure out where they're supposed to be and see if they're on track. I love doing that. And 2, direct links and phone numbers for things right here in Palm Beach County, resources, programs, fun stuff to get the kids involved in. Go online today in the App Store. You can download it. It's Every Parent. That's one word, Every Parent, from the Children's Services Council.
Some of the most awesome things in life are actually 2 things. Mermaids, sports, those little umbrellas you can wear as a hat. And now, the cheeseburger taco from Tijuana Flats. We've brought together the best of both tacos and burgers for one epic mashup of deliciousness. A tortilla filled with ground beef, queso, lettuce and tomatoes, plus pickles, ketchup, and mustard. Yes, mustard. For a limited time, try 2 cheeseburger tacos with seasoned fries for just $7.89 at Tijuana Flats. Where else?
Imagine a sunflower. Now, imagine your kids enjoying golden pancakes topped with new Country Crock spread made with sunflower oil. Creamy taste. Happy family. Imagine that. Find the Country Crock sunflower, new at Walmart.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Shop thousands of cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans. Priced thousands below retail. 954-222-CARS. Offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Random acts of awesome. I love when I hear about celebrities doing this. I'll tell you about what Ludacris just did for a lady. Amazing, stepping up. Before we get into that, so Adam Levine, I guess, wasn't nominated for an MTV Video Music Award, and he was all bent. So he went on and he was trying to call out MTV, and he called him out because he's like, oh, you didn't even nominate Childish Gambino. Well, they did actually nominate Childish Gambino, but they didn't nominate you. That still stands. Here he is when he realizes his faux pas, kind of apologizing, but kind of being snarky too.
So here's what happened. Yesterday I was running around like a maniac getting ready to leave town. And I guess it had come up the VMAs. Oh, Girls Like You, which is our song, didn't get nominated for a VMA. Big shocker. Doesn't surprise me. They always blow us off. And then, of course, I'm like, well, Childish Gambino made the best video of the year. I bet you he's not nominated. I guess for some reason we Googled something and I looked like I f***ed up. There's no way around it. But basically, he was nominated 7 times over, and I look like a moron. But I'm gonna just come out here and say, my bad. Sorry, MTV. You did good. Now make sure he wins.
All right.
So cocky.
Somebody's wrong.
So cocky. In other news, it sounds like people around Demi Lovato have a specific list of people that are not getting back into her inner circle. I guess there's even a family member. They're not saying who it is, but it's this group of party enablers who love the fact that Demi wasn't sober anymore. And they were hanging out with her and they were partying with her. And so now she's going to rehab, and there's several family members that are cutting people out of her life and saying, okay, here's a list of people you can hang out with, and here's a list that you can't, and you got to stick to this. So hopefully she'll be able to do that and stay healthy. And finally here, what did Ludacris do for a stranger that he met in line at the grocery store? There's a woman in Atlanta who lost her husband to brain cancer a couple of years ago. And recently her hot water heater broke and all kinds of drama. She has a disabled brother. So she's at Whole Foods because a friend had given her a gift card to go buy groceries, but she spent over the gift card amount. She didn't have that extra amount to pay for her groceries. Ludacris saw what was going on, stepped in, and paid for her bill. And nobody really knew it was him until he left the store. And somebody said, you know, that was Ludacris, right? And so she took to social media with some other people and said, he's an angel, and praised him for just swooping in. That is so awesome of him to do that.
Very cool.
And get no glory for it. Just do it and bounce.
Yeah.
And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day. Brought to you by the Our Kids World Family Fun Fest. It happens the 25th and 26th of this month, just a couple of weeks away. So if you've got kids and they love a Kids Fest, bring them to this one with us. Get your kids' ticket for free right now at adayforkids.com.
Nice little hashtag be cool. And somebody said here, just to set the stage on that story we had about the woman with cerebral palsy that tried to get her nails done at a Walmart, and the nail salon's like, nah, we can't take you. But somebody said, look, in defense of the nail salon turning away the lady with the shaking hands, if her hands are shaking too bad and she gets cut, the nail salon can get sued or lose their license to operate by the state. It's sad, but that's the reality that businesses face.
Well, then don't use the clippers. You can still give her a hand massage, you can still paint her nails, and you can still treat her like a human and not banish her from the nail salon because she has cerebral palsy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. They should be embarrassed.
Harold's on here from Miami with a quick positive call out. Who'd you want to call out today, Harold?
My wife. Yesterday we were coming back from, we left Lion Country Safari. And we're on that Southern Boulevard right there when you get out, and we saw a turtle. So, you know, she made me pull over, and she basically saved the turtle's life because, you know, right there, all those tractor trailers usually pass by. So we were kind of probably pushed off.
Yes.
So it was like only halfway, not even halfway past that whole big road. So, you know, she made me stop, and all the kids, my kids in the car, you know, gave her a kiss for, you know, saving the turtle.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a good little message to send. Yeah, you see them all the time. You see those turtles, you're like, going, there's no way you're gonna make it. Yeah, I've done that before too, and then they just clank, and they're like kicking and all that kind of stuff, trying to
You
get
got
away.
to try to put them somewhere where they can't go right back in the road. So walk them a good distance away.
Yeah, if you got water, try to point them in that direction.
Yes.
So, yeah, seen that before. Somebody else with a couple call outs here. Somebody said, yeah, I want to call out the girl on the elevator in the building where I live that crop dusted me on her way out of the elevator. And let me tell you what, she left me in the elevator with a nasty stinker.
Girl.
Someone did that to Denny's in the stairwell. They trapped him in the stairwell, and after they farted on it, he heard the fart, and then she looks back and goes, oh, don't worry, baby, that's just a little love puff.
Love
that
puff?
what you said? Really?
Yeah.
Here at work?
I don't want to say anything.
Oh, no.
A little love puff.
It's like, we're in the stairwell. It's so not cool.
That is rogue.
Somebody else texted in and said, I want to call it the jerks who smashed our car window twice in a month, along with at least 15 other cars in our townhouse neighborhood. That's from Becky. Pretty annoying.
Oh, my girlfriend got her window smashed on Saturday.
Really?
While she was at work, they smashed her window and took all kinds of stuff.
Smash.
Not cool.
Not cool.
Somebody else texted in and said, I want to call out the crotch rocket dude on Okeechobee Boulevard this morning who cut me off and then nearly hit me. Then seconds later, the sky opened up and he got poured on. Hashtag instant karma.
He got his.
He got his, absolutely. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, they've got a list of the apps you most want to quit. It's kind of a weird love-hate thing. You're like going, gosh, why do I have this thing? You keep going to it. What is number one on the list? We'll tell you next.
Help me.
I hear more than ever people kind of in a love-hate relationship with social media, where at one point you almost feel kind of addicted to it, but I wonder, are people at the same time kind of like just over it?
Yes, absolutely. There's no way that's not happening. People have social media fatigue. Me being one of them, if I didn't have this job, I think I would be taking a break from it.
Yeah, and I thought this was kind of interesting because they had done this list. It was kind of a poll, but also just comments, too, about some of the ones that people are just kind of getting fatigue of. What apps do you most want to quit but just really can't? And Instagram was one of the top answers there. And this really kind of sums it up. It says, quote, just an endless fire hose stream of mildly interesting content. And that's really kind of it. You sit there and you scroll, and that's what I find it to be, is you will go through, I do it in spurts of maybe 5 to 10 minutes, and you're right. You'll maybe find one thing be going, okay, that was worth my time. That was cool. And the rest of it, you're like, who cares? Who cares? Who cares?
You want to see any filtered pictures of somebody's eggs?
Yeah. And that really kind of sums it up. And
I actually love egg pictures.
Yeah.
Well,
I think that's really kind of what it is. You know, some of them you just like going, you got to look so long to find anything of any kind of value. I think the attitude as well, too, on the list is Facebook. And the quote on that, a toxic hot mess, but the only way I can keep track of what people are doing. It's almost like that really, I think, kind of sums up the love-hate about it. Like there's so much of it that you hate, but yet there's still that element we have as humans where we just are curious and inquisitive, and you kind of want to know.
You want to see what your family's doing and see how they are, but you also are you're losing faith in adults and humanity because you can't believe people are fighting about every little thing.
Right.
Yeah, I get it.
Well, it's kind of like, you know, if I had to sum up what I would want, if I wanted the perfect social media app, yes, I do want to know kind of like what's going on, but I definitely want it filtered down. And the filters they have right now are not effective. Like, I'm not getting the really quality stuff that I do care to see. I don't know how you would ever make a filter that would dial into stuff that I'd be going, oh, I do like that, I do like that, I do like that. But it just doesn't seem like the filters are right.
you can start like a group, and so you can put people into that group.
Yeah.
And then only look at a news feed from that group.
Yeah.
So you don't get a bunch of other stuff.
That might make it a little bit better. So
There's
you
a
can
few
find
people
out.
I love watching their personal drama.
Okay.
I put them in one group, and then when I need a little, to feel better about myself, I click on that group because you can guarantee at least 3 of those girls are going to be in a fight with their man and talking about it on Facebook.
Mm-hmm. What bothers me is just the power that it has. They're such monsters. People need them for companies. It's like we need social media, and social media knows that. It's bringing out some of the worst behavior possible, but it's like, but it's Facebook. We need it for our business.
Yeah, it's kind of.
If you try to tell our bosses we're done with all social media, they'd laugh you out of the station.
Yeah, it really, we seem, I think a lot of people are getting the fatigue of it, but it seems like we just can't let it go. We can't quit you, social media, though we want to.
Because people aren't letting you quit it. I mean, there's some jobs you're required to have the workings of social media going on.
Yeah, and you might just get sucked into something. Twitter is number 3, so you got Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, top 3 the apps that people most want to quit but can't. Same thing for me on Friday. I mean, I was just so emotionally like stirred up by something that was going on and reading people's comments, and I was like beside myself, and I'm like going, I had to pull myself aside. I almost sent out about 5 tweets, and I kept looking back to say, okay, what have I tweeted out about this particular subject, and is there anything that I regret? Because I'm like, okay.
If it's about the Ohio State stuff and Urban Meyer, you're too close to it.
I was way too close to it.
Don't put anything out there emotionally.
Rarely do things get me, but there was one dude that was just trolling so hard about it, and it just got the best of me.
See, I'm half Italian, and there's moods I get where if I read something, half of me has to respond to that.
I know, right?
And I'm emotional about it.
He's so emotional.
That bothers me. I'm like, ugh. So I just didn't want to read it because I have to engage.
Well, the thing that was so awful was I wanted the information, but I didn't necessarily want all the But yeah, it was so weird. Like I couldn't get enough of it. Like I was like, what am I doing? Like
you're getting sucked into drama.
I was there because I wanted to know what was going on, but it's so opinionated that some of the opinions there were just driving you crazy.
You got to get up. You got to get up from your seat and kind of breathe, Bird. Breathe, Kevin.
So it was awful. So I luckily didn't tweet anything out, like the feelings I was having. I sent a random text to somebody about the subject, and they're like, going through something? I'm like, yes. Yes, I am. I was upset with just how upset I was.
Just keep in mind, too, the people that are trolling
I know.
you, they don't like Ohio State. And
I
so
know.
anytime anything bad happens to your program or your coach, they love it because they want their team to beat you. It's not about Urban. It's about the football game.
No, you're right. Yeah. Yeah, it was all about the. Well, some guy like he tweeted out. He's like, "I'm objectively giving my take on the Urban Meyer story from Ann Arbor, Michigan." I'm like, "What? You can't?
Oh, get out of here!"
Yes, a whole bunch of things I wanted to say. Waze isn't one of those apps. They say when it gives you great directions, it's amazing, but it's filled with pop-ups, and every once in a while, it totally screws you with a terrible route. I think Waze is decent, but I don't use it like all the time. Pokemon Go is one of the apps people want to quit that they can't. YouTube for the same reason. I got this bad habit of going down the rabbit hole. I lay in my bed. I watch hours of videos that I didn't necessarily need to see.
Oh man, YouTube. Out of everything you say, it's the best stuff on there.
Yeah. So I mean, those
At
are
least
some
it's
of the
giving
ones.
you content and videos.
Yeah, but those are some of the reasons why we just feel like you spend so much time for mediocrity. Is really what I think a lot of social media is. And at the end, you're like going, I got a little bit of joy, but not as much joy as the time I put in.
Oh, I'm about to put a below average tweet up right now.
It'll get one like.
Yeah. You think it's a good idea? Facebook's about to do a dating app.
I think it's smart.
It's going to be something else they're going to do, and they claim that they already know so much about you that they're going to be able to match you up better than anybody else because of all the time you spent on the app.
Let's put our own little guinea pig up on it. Jay Bird?
See how well it works?
Facebook dating?
I'm not going on Facebook dating.
Why?
No, I don't want
You're
to.
the only one that's single. Come on.
Suits is single. He's more of a guinea
No,
pig than
I think
me.
Suits got something going on.
Well, way to out him.
I just had his phone because we were ordering breakfast and he was
Yeah.
getting messages from some girl. So I was like, hey.
It's none of your business.
Well, I was
Virginia
holding the
makes it her
phone,
business.
so it
Oh, I
instantly
know.
became
She
my
loves
business.
it.
I'm like, ooh, who's this chick messaging Suits pictures of Suits?
She loves it.
Yeah, he might have something going on. That's all I'm saying.
And part of the other damage of social media, they say the latest beauty trend, there's an increase in the number of people who are getting plastic surgery trying to look like Snapchat filters.
No, we're living in a dark time.
It's so insane because, and honestly, I've had that time and time again where like my wife almost posted a photo one time. I'm like, oh, I don't look that good. Don't do that. Like that's not even fair. Like
I don't like the. I would not want.
I
to
look like a male
fake.
model. I'm like, that's not even how I look.
Why, so
I'm
what-
not even halfway that attractive.
So then, when you're in person, everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, Kevin's in his 40s."
Kevin, you look so much better on Snapchat.
Well, everybody does.
Everybody does.
But
yeah.
Kevin doesn't have a puppy snout.
Don't go out, Kevin. You're hideous.
They say it's called Snapchat dysmorphia, and people are getting cosmetic surgery for things like fuller lips, bigger eyes, thinner nose. And it's all because they're so used to seeing themselves on the Snapchat filters that they can't stand to look at themselves now in the real world.
Oh, I'm guaranteed there are going to be some girls and guys that want to look like them cat filters they're doing with the snout, rabbit teeth. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
Rabbit teeth is a thing.
Give me rabbit nose. Give me rabbit cheeks.
Yeah. And on the ridiculous beauty tip, they say that women online are buying into this rumor that's going around right now that you can get bigger boobs by rubbing a mixture of Vaseline and toothpaste on your breasts.
Oh, okay.
They'll be minty fresh and slick.
Yeah, they will.
That sounds interesting.
I don't know why anybody would think that it would work, but...
Well, I get it. Think about the Vaseline. And not to work to make it grow.
This
but
guy knows a lot about Vaseline.
Yeah, why would this be a theory that somebody would think that this would help you get larger boobs?
People have done dumber stuff. It's just, it spreads like wildfire.
What is the most ridiculous beauty tip you've ever heard?
Eating fish sticks makes your package grow bigger.
That was the Pennington one, right?
There's some people.
Fish sticks.
Fish stick. Eat your fish sticks. If you don't eat your fish, if you eat your fish sticks, your peen will get bigger.
How many fish sticks would you eat until you realized it wasn't working?
I mean, when I was 20, I'm like, Dad, is this ever going to work?
I've eaten 400,000 fish sticks.
And I hated fish sticks. They were so gross.
When you say fish sticks fast, it sounds like you're saying something else.
It does sound like
It does?
something else.
It does.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Do I have to write it out for you?
Yes, you do.
All right, I'll write it out.
I think I might. Is it?
It's this.
Yeah, I got it.
All right, any other ridiculous beauty trends you've tried, you can call or text them to us, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763 here at the KVJ Show.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777.
800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. The summer sell down is going on now in North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. Still getting reports of some slowdowns on northbound I-95 between 6th Avenue South and 10th Avenue North. Plus now on the Florida's Turnpike, a new accident that's southbound at Indiantown Road. On your surface streets, be on the lookout for a wreck 45th Street westbound. That's between Military Trail and Haverhill Road. We also have a wreck on Haverhill Road. That's just south of Gun Club Road. And on Okeechobee Boulevard, keep an eye out for a wreck at Jog Road. In Broward County, slowdowns from an accident on 95 northbound. That is at Oakland Park Boulevard. We also have a wreck on the Florida's Turnpike northbound. That's beyond Hollywood Boulevard. And on I-95 southbound, be on the lookout for a wreck at Sheridan Street. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits, 379 WRMF.
Air conditioner not cooling like it should? Call Lindstrom Air for a free air conditioning service call when we make the repair. Like the CFC 142-7611.
I love those guys.
Quick weight loss costs less but offers more. For 30 years now, they've been doing this. And this week only, all programs, you can join them for free. Lose up to 100 pounds or more with quick weight loss. Unbeatable results are guaranteed. I was holding on to that baby weight from baby Rocco. Yeah, it was just 14 pounds. But for me, I could not lose it on my own. Quick weight loss showed me how to make better choices and do it the right way, and had a team helping me, and that's why it was successful. Quick weight loss, it has been successful for so many people for more than 30 years now. This week only, too. It's the friends and family. All programs you can join for free. Now, you do need to get the supplements. Supplement support is required. Tell them Virginia sent you in there for your free consultation. Click on Quick Weight Loss for details, quickweightloss.net, or dial them. ** Quick on your mobile. That's ** QUICK. Message and data rates to apply. For quick weight loss, dial ** 78425.
Hi, I'm Chad Huddleston, General Manager of 1 Hour Air Conditioning and Heating here in Pompano Beach. Every home is different. That's why we'll custom build a high-efficiency AC system just for you. One that stands up to our South Florida heat and humidity. And we offer a range of plans that work with your monthly budget. Call today to schedule your no-obligation consultation at 855-1-HOUR.
Comfort is just a call away. Call 1 Hour.
Terms, conditions, and tax may apply. License CAC 1818843.
At Boar's Head, when it comes to school lunch, there are a few things we know for sure. Sandwiches taste better when someone else makes them, and when they're made with Boar's Head products. For 113 years, parents have been asking for us by name, because we only use the finest ingredients and nothing else, putting extra care into everything we make, because that's what you do, too. Welcome back to school, parents. Boar's Head. Ask for it at your local Publix deli.
Well, you got just a couple weeks left. The summertime might be a good time before it's all gone to get your kid in to see Dr. Angela at Palm Beach Orthodontics. Kids as early as the age of 7 need braces because when their adult teeth comes in, they need room for them to go. That's why if you want to make sure your kid has a very straight and awesome smile, get them in to see Dr. Angela, board certified with the American Board of Orthodontics, with also a state-of-the-art office. She's got digital x-rays and impressions. It makes it so easy for you. With a couple locations to go check her out at Palm Beach Gardens and Royal Palm Beach. Plus, they also accept most insurances and offer 0% in-house financing. All my kids have gone to Dr. Angela, and they love going to see her. And they got beautiful smiles as a result. So if you're looking for a place to go, look no further than Palm Beach Orthodontics. Just check them out online, bracesbydrangela.com. That's bracesbydrangela.com. Or call up 561 561-422-3360. That's 561-422-3360.
It's not just any Wi-Fi. It's streaming in every room in your house, even in the backyard Wi-Fi.
Mom, we're going to watch movies in the treehouse. That's fine, honey.
It's Wi-Fi that lets your family stream live TV and the most free movies and shows on any device they want.
Dad, can I watch cartoons on the tablet?
How about we use it to finish your homework instead?
Man.
And it's Wi-Fi that can help you save on wireless when you include Xfinity Mobile with your internet.
Can we have some of that savings?
Nope, but your college fund can.
It's the best Wi-Fi experience from Xfinity that makes streaming and saving simple, easy, awesome.
Get started with Xfinity Internet for just $19.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement. Plus, ask how you can save on your wireless bill when you include Xfinity Mobile with your internet. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit an Xfinity store today. Requires EcoBill paperless billing and autopay. Offer ends 9/30/18. Restrictions apply. Limited to performance starter internet for new customers. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After agreement, regular rates apply.
Great deals, great cars, and great service after the sale. That's Braman Honda. If you're thinking about getting a new car, might I suggest going there and getting the full service? Get the full service bottom line pricing. Love the deals, love the people. Don't be fooled by other dealers with low payments and crazy high down payments. Go into Braman Honda, get the bottom line deal of leasing. 0 down and 0 due at signing and new Hondas from just $199 a month. It's the summer spectacular event, and it's going on now at Braman Honda. They've got pre-owned cars too. I know because I've got 2 of those in the driveway right now. Before that, we had 2 lease programs. I just love a great deal, and Carlos Gonzalez, the new GM, and his team want to give you a great deal. So go say hi to Carlos Gonzalez. Go say hi to everybody at Braman Honda. 5200 Lake Worth Road in Green Acres. Online at BramanHondaPB.com. This lease program is a 36-month lease on the 2018 Civic LX sedan. Nothing due at signing. No security deposit. You just do the tax tag and have your credit approved, and you're driving off from paying $199 a month.
Think ahead and stop by Advance Auto Parts before changing your oil. Our Freedom to Choose oil change bundles include 5 quarts of Castrol Edge, Pennzoil Platinum, or Valvoline Full Synthetic Motor Oil, and any Purolator Boss oil filter for only $32.99. Now through August 29th, score a pair of Ken Block Hoonigan Racing socks in-store for free instantly when you purchase any 5 quarts of Pennzoil Motor Oil. Think ahead. Think Advance. Advance Auto Parts. While supplies last, see store for details.
Do you need legal help? Call Anajar Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by the Hyundai Shoppers Assurance Program.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News on this Monday morning, tracking a few isolated random little morning coastal showers and then sunny to partly cloudy skies the rest of the day. The rain chance only 20%, the high 90. Tonight's low 78. Tuesday, sunny to partly cloudy, another 20% chance for a shower and a high 90. Rain chance increasing Wednesday to 40% with cloudy skies.
Experience the future of car buying today at your local Hyundai dealer. Hyundai's new Shopper Assurance Program offers transparent pricing, so you never have to guess about cost or payments. Hyundai, car buying made simple. Find out more at HyundaiUSA.com/Shopper Assurance.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Well, just to let you know, coming up here in just a couple of weeks, time for another round of the Joe DiMaggio's Children's Hospital's Kids World Family Fun Fest. Going to be Saturday and Sunday, August 25th and 26th. Put it on your calendar now. Get all ready for it. It's going to be coming up South Florida Fairgrounds Expo Center. Driven by Greco Automotive Group. Get the kids in, too, with a ticket at adayforkids.com. See Nickelodeon's Paw Patrol, Rusty Rivets, Black Panther, and Iron Man going to be there too, along with Clifford, the Big Red Dog, Berenstain Bears, and Curious George. Fun little day, August 25th and 26th. Get ready for it coming up.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Things you did that you thought would make your breast grow. They're saying that the latest thing that it's gotten people fooled that have been trying online. There's a rumor going around right now that rubbing a mixture of Vaseline and toothpaste will help your boobs grow.
Toothpaste?
Okay.
That's going to burn a little bit. You get a little toothpaste on your nipple.
Well, maybe
Have
that's
fun.
Maybe that's what it is. They think that it'll, like, you know, there are some things about like trying to increase blood flow and stuff like that. And when it's tingly, you're like, oh, blood flow it's really going crazy right now.
Well, then everybody would be putting Icy Hot on their private. If you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which you've done, and we don't recommend.
Well, I put it. Me and Kevin put it on our nards. Not on our...
Just for fun.
Not on, the main part. Of course, a little bit gets on there, but yeah, you don't want that on
It was
there.
tough, yeah. No, there's a picture that was claiming that he used to do that to kind of like get himself amped and give him that intensity when he went to the mound. So, remember, as Roger Clemens said that.
Just be happy you're pitching in the major league. That's not enough intensity. You need to put Icy
It was
Hot.
too intense. Like, we couldn't even function. I remember we did it. It took us out for the whole show.
Terrible.
I couldn't even do a show. I couldn't even imagine trying to pitch a no-hitter.
Yo, Icy Hot on your privates is miserable.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. Somebody said, I had heard when I was a little kid that sesame seed oil would make your boobs grow. I'm not sure it worked, but they did become very slippery. Okay. That's one of the rumors that was out. Somebody also said that I had always heard drinking lots of soy milk and eating chicken breasts would work because of the hormones that's in both, that's why kids were growing to mutant sizes. And so if I want to have larger breasts, that's what I should do.
It is weird how just people are just born with different sizes of things. You know?
And sometimes you're born and your sizes don't match. Like on you. Like one boob will be like a C cup and one will be like an A cup.
Right.
That's messed up.
Someone else texted in and said carrots. I'd always heard carrots were supposed to make your boobs big, but then I ate so many I just turned orange.
Well, I heard they're supposed to help you with your eyes, and it's also, I believe it was supposed to promote fertilization for men.
I think there is a couple foods that you can eat and things that you should stay away from, I believe they say.
Interesting.
For guys, that is fertility. Not about growing the boobs. A lot of different exercises and things you can do. Slapping them, pushing them.
Slapping them?
Yeah.
The stretching technique does not work, y'all.
Somebody had said when I was a kid, they told me green beans would make your breasts grow bigger. And chicken pasta? What? Okay.
They were just trying to get you to eat.
Yeah, I think that's what a lot of them are, is really what a manipulation tactic that when you've got, girls, and you probably start, 11 or 12, start paying attention to that maybe, Virginia?
Yeah, yep. Right around 11, 12, 13. You got some early and some later, but
okay.
That's the basic.
Just another way that parents are manipulating their kids, huh?
Yeah, if you want your kid to eat green beans, tell her that.
Okay. Well, coming up here in just a couple minutes, if you got any kids that are at home and you like to hook them up with a $50 gift card to Disney and they're big-time KVJ fans, have them call up for the KVJ Kid Quiz. Got that right now. Questions about the show. Now, they have to know things about us, who's on the show, some kind of like insider information kind of stuff. So if you listen regularly, you should do okay. 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. You can get your kids on here. Charlene, what was it you thought would help your boobs grow bigger when you're a kid? Oh, hello, Charlene. I think our phones are on the fritz.
Charlene!
Yeah.
We're sorry,
Kinda hanging up on
Charlene.
people.
Our breakfast is here.
Oh.
Phones are down, but our breakfast is in, so it's not a complete loss.
Okay.
Quick, Kevin, go to commercial.
Cancel the contest, and we're just going to eat.
No.
There you go. That's what we got on the show.
Call us back, Charlene.
Yeah. All right, so try it out. 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763 at the KVJ Show. Well, kids going to be starting back to school as early as next week. Going to be taking some tests, getting back to that lifestyle again. So we've got a little warm-up quiz here for you, but it's easier because it's just about the KVJ show. Pretty simple stuff, and we got a $50 Disney gift card if you can answer 3 out of 5 here. That's the passing grade that we got here on the KVJ show.
Okay.
So we got Caroline on here. She's 13. Hello, Caroline. How are you today? You doing good? Hello, Caroline.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Good.
Good. Okay, you ready for the KVJ quiz here?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right, now we got 5 questions where you got to get 3 out of 5 to win here, okay, Caroline?
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Here's question number 1. Okay, you ready here?
Yeah.
Okay. He's the producer of the KVJ show, and he's also Jaybird's very close friend. Who are we talking about? What do you think, Caroline?
Is it, Panda?
Is it who? Did you say Panda?
Panda?
Oh, boy.
It's,
I don't know,
I think she's trolling us. Without a doubt, she's definitely messing with us.
I think we should do this the rest of the 8 o'clock hour.
Yeah. Hello, Caroline. Is your phone working?
Yeah.
Okay. What is your answer for the question?
I think Panda?
Panda, I think she's
Panda. Okay. All right. That one is actually Denny's is who we're looking for. Panda is Virginia's husband.
Something's weird with the phones,
Yeah,
Kev.
it is.
I think it's our fault. I don't think it's her phone. But
What are you talking about?
All right. We'll try one more here.
it waits till you start talking, and then it cuts you off.
Yeah. All right. Caroline, what do you think?
Uh-huh.
What is the name of the entertainment segment that Virginia does? It's how you get all of your entertainment news. We do it once an hour at 6, 7, and 8. What do you think? Hello? Okay, it's not going well.
Kevin.
Just give her the $50 gift card.
Sometimes I like
quickly.
KVJ Kid Quiz is just died a slow death.
Bury it, Kevin.
Yes, it is
Oh, you
gone.
want to see where that went?
Yeah. No, that's definitely not going to happen.
Bad phones plus kids, horrible.
Yeah, well, there we go. That was our last kid bit. All right, let's do what we can. The Whacked Out News.
I was about to go eat breakfast.
To talk about, baby. It's the Whacked Out News. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the Whacked Out News. So many people on meth. Ow!
Well, listen to this. A guy in Washington State actually was run away from the cops, then lost control of his car and crashed into a house last Wednesday. And they said, dude, didn't you realize we were chasing you? Why didn't you stop? He thinks he had a pretty good excuse. He said, I really had to poop.
That is supposed to be a pretty good excuse.
And it is real. I mean, we've all been there in a crisis situation where you're going to explode and you need to get to a restroom.
Yeah.
It's going to be up to the cop.
But I don't think you can, like, do a high-speed check. I mean, I don't know. I guess you've just, at that point, you've got to just probably go in your pants.
I feel like if you have a flat-top cop, he's going to give you a ticket.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what happened with this guy. I don't know if, you know, I mean, after you do the high-speed chase.
But if you get a cop that's ever had really bad tummy problems and he sympathizes, he may let you go.
He may even give you one of those escorts.
That's my dream, to have a police escort, not to go poo, but just to go somewhere cool.
Can you imagine the drama of, like, running into a Quick Trip and the cops are, like, leading you into the bathroom?
That'd be awesome.
A police escort, you blow through red lights. Like, you don't have to stop.
Yeah.
Like, it goes through red lights. Oh, that's the coolest thing ever.
I don't think they do that because people would abuse that privilege. Anytime they wanted to get anywhere fast, they would try to say they just had to poop and, you know.
Well, we've talked to cops before who said, look, we don't accept that as a viable excuse. If you got poopy cramps, you got cramps, you got to poop in your pants.
Yeah, basically.
Poo on the side of 95.
Some people do, yeah.
And that's now get a whole other set of problems, possibly.
Yeah. There were 2 elderly men that escaped from their nursing home in Germany on Friday. The cops were like, oh my gosh, where'd these guys go? And they found them in an unlikely place. They were at the world's biggest heavy metal festival at about 3 a.m. is when they found them.
Oh, bless their heart. They just wanted to get their rock on?
They did. They just wanted to get their rock on, yeah. They love heavy metal.
That's amazing.
And when the cops found them, they didn't want to leave, but they made them go back to the nursing home. It's 3 a.m. and they're still out getting the rock on.
Good for them.
That's impressive, right?
I love it.
They say there's a newspaper called the Laclede County Record in Missouri that had to apologize after it ran an ad for county commissioner candidate. And there was a typo that said that the guy's biggest, quote, asses are his people. It was supposed to be assets, not biggest asses.
Don't feel bad. Some of the biggest asses I know are our people.
They had to issue a long apology on Facebook on Saturday, but they blamed it on the fact that asses instead of assets is an error spell check that it won't catch. So there you go.
That's awesome.
A guy in Ontario, Canada wanted to prove to his friends that he wasn't too drunk to drive last week, so he had a great idea. He said, watch this. He drove to the police station to take a breathalyzer test just to prove to his friends that he wasn't too hammered. Unfortunately, he was wrong. He was 1.5 times the legal limit, so he was arrested for a DUI. Hey, it doesn't get any easier than that, does it?
Wow.
They drive themselves right in.
Are the fish now catching themselves too?
Yeah, basically. They just throw themselves up on the bank of the river.
Or in your boat.
Yeah, I go, how amazing.
That's amazing.
There's a 27-year-old guy in Hawaii that got arrested last Tuesday for attacking his neighbor's 5-year-old.
Oh.
But he had good reason. The kid was looking at him funny.
What the hell's the matter with people?
Come on, man. 27-year-old attacking a 5-year-old?
Well, he was looking at him funny.
He was.
What are you looking at, kid?
That 5-year-old's giving me some dirty looks.
I would have got a baseball bat. That would have been street justice in my yard.
There's a 48-year-old Wisconsin man that said he was knocked unconscious after being shot with a potato gun. The guy was driving near the airport in Madison when he got shot. Police said he even had a bruise on his face.
He took a potato gun to the face?
Took a potato to the face, yes. As you just driving along, imagine a potato.
I'd like to take mashed potatoes to the face.
We could probably arrange
Some
that.
real warm and buttery ones.
I feel like you would make it sexy.
Yeah.
Probably.
No word yet on who shot him, but it seems to be a random attack by a suspect with a potato launcher.
Dang.
Those potato guns are no joke.
That's what we were talking about last week.
Yeah.
We're thinking about doing it on Thursday when you're not here.
Oh, yeah? Doing a potato gun?
We're talking about it.
Okay. And what are you just going to shoot it like?
We haven't really flushed it out. It probably won't go well.
We don't have a gun. We're just talk.
Oh, okay.
It's the year of adventure. We talk about the adventures we're going to do.
Okay. Sounds like fun. All right, well, let me know if I don't have a job to come back to on Monday.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Don't worry. Nobody's going to give us a gun. They're going to be like, Kevin's out of town? No, you guys are not allowed to have a potato gun.
Police are investigating the story, but yeah, it's kind of crazy. I guess you could have a random potato gun shooting just like that.
That's scary.
They say there's a group in Germany that was trying to break a domino world record on Friday. They had it like right there. They were setting it up painstakingly. I mean, you know, domino by domino. You have to be like, hold your breath and put the thing up. And they were like right at the end. And then apparently a fly landed on one of the dominoes and knocked it over, and the whole thing just started going off. A fly undid all those hours of work.
I can totally relate because I set up dioramas now. No big deal.
With those hamburger hands?
Well, that's what you'll be down to your last guy.
Oh, yeah, I can
and
see
then
it,
all
yeah.
of a sudden, they all fall. That's happened to me like 5 times. Then I just start swearing, and my dad comes down and is like, "What's wrong with you?"
My toys fell over.
His middle-aged son is throwing a temper tantrum because his toys fell over.
Greedo won't stand up straight.
We got to get you a girlfriend, baby.
Don't call me baby. And number 2, mind your own business.
All right, and that is your whacked out news.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. The summer sell down is going on now in North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. We've got an accident being reported on the Florida's Turnpike. It's southbound at Indiantown Road. A bunch of trouble on your surface streets. 45th Street westbound between North Military Trail and Haverhill Road. You'll find a wreck. Also have a crash on Haverhill Road. That one is just south of Gun Club Road. A crash on Okeechobee Boulevard. That one at Jog Road. And a new accident now on Southern Boulevard. That's at US 441. In Broward County, seeing some slowdowns from an earlier incident. It's I-95 southbound at Sheridan Street. Also have a new crash in Pembroke Park. That's I-95 northbound beyond Pembroke Road. And on the Florida's Turnpike, northbound to crash. That's beyond Hollywood Boulevard. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits, 979 WRMF.
Air conditioner not cooling like it should? Call Lindstrom Air for a free air conditioning service call when we make the repair. Like CFC 142-7611.
I love those guys.
Quick weight loss costs less but offers more. For 30 years now, they've been doing this. And this week only, all programs, you can join them for free. Lose up to 100 pounds or more with quick weight loss. Unbeatable results are guaranteed. I was holding on to that baby weight from baby Rocco. Yeah, it was just 14 pounds. But for me, I could not lose it on my own. Quick weight loss showed me how to make better choices and do it the right way, and had a team helping me, and that's why it was successful. Quick weight loss, it has been successful for so many people for more than 30 years now. This week only, too. It's the friends and family. All programs you can join for free. Now, you do need to get the supplements. Supplement support is required. Tell them Virginia sent you in there for your free consultation. Click on Quick Weight Loss for details, quickweightloss.net, or dial them. ** Quick on your mobile. That's ** QUICK. Message and data rates do apply. For quick weight loss, dial ** 78425.
One of the many perks of living in South Florida is enjoying weather people dream of vacationing in all year round. That's why our True Laser specialists at Body Details want to help you make every day feel like paradise by offering up to 70% off laser hair removal, tattoo removal, and skin rejuvenation all month long. Visit bodydetails.com. That's bodydetails.com to schedule a free consultation and get up to 70% off today.
Hey, it's Courtney Forrest, driver of the Advanced Auto Parts Chevy Camaro SS Funny Car. Whenever my team prepares our funny car for the next run, we're always thinking ahead, and so should you with Advanced Auto Parts. Come in today and have your battery, starter, and alternator checked for free. There's never any charge for battery installation with purchase, and Speed Perks members earn up to $20 in rewards. Visit Advanced Auto Parts or any participating CarQuest Auto Parts today. Think ahead. Think advance.
See store for details. Services available on most vehicles at most locations.
A move used to be a stressful thing. That's before the Good Greek Spiro and his team from Good Greek Moving and Storage. Now you have the same team that we had. I used him. Jay-Bird used him. His dad used him. So many of my friends and girlfriends and guy friends have used them. Everybody says the same thing. It's so much easier than trying to do it yourself.
Yeah, whether you got knickknacks or if you're a collector of, I don't know, what else do people collect?
Patty wax.
Patty wax, if you collect them.
Maybe you give dog bones.
Yeah, if you collect bones, they'll pack those as well, and they'll have it nice and neat for you.
Yeah, your friends don't want to move you, so don't bother them. Not to mention when they break stuff, they're not going to be fully licensed and insured like Good Greek Moving and Storage.
Call them up today. Pick up your mobile phone and press ** Greek. You know, Spiro runs his company like they used to run the Miami-Dade SWAT team because he was a SWAT officer. On point. ** Greek on your mobile phone. Pick it up and dial it today.
Good Greek Moving and Storage, official movers of the Miami Marlins.
You're beyond busy. Between work and the kids, the dogs and the cat, let us help. With Publix Delivery powered by Instacart, you'll get the items you need from the store you know. Just shop online, select the time you'd like your order delivered, and grocery shopping is done, giving you more time to take care of everything else. Publix Delivery, powered by Instacart. Visit Publix.com/delivery to shop now. That's Publix.com/delivery. Item prices vary from in-store prices. Service fees may apply. Available in select zip codes. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
If you've got credit cards that are stressing you out because they are a little bit out of control, you know, sometimes it's not really all your fault. Yeah, part of it's your fault, but part of it is these credit card companies. They raised my interest rate on 2 of these cards that I had a little balance on, and I was so mad. They raised it to almost 30%. How am I ever going to pay that off now? Well, I know I'm going to pay it off. I gave both of those cards to my friend Chip at his company Debt Helper, and he works with the credit card companies. Now, it's not one of those shady debt consolidation loans where they give you a new loan to pay off your credit card debt, and now you have 2 things to pay off. No, this is not that. My friend Chip's company, Debt Helper, works with the credit card companies to lower your payments and, importantly, lower your interest rates so you can get the payments, the minimum payments, under control and start paying off these cards and get them done with. Your account remains current, and I've watched my credit score go up while my 2 cards have been in this program. That is a good feeling, and in just a couple of years, I'll have both of them completely done with. You can do it too. Call my friend Chip's company, Debt Helper, today. 561-472-8021 for Debt Helper.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida is now open in Wellington, providing world-class primary care and specialty services close to you. Learn more at clevelandclinicflorida.org/Wellington. Cleveland Clinic, Florida offers same-day appointments.
Workers' compensation claim, Gordon and Donner, 333-3333.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Shop thousands of cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans. Priced thousands below retail. 954-222-CARS. Offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF, Palm Beach.
What do you think? Can you actually uninvite somebody from your wedding? I guess you can. It just depends upon, like, under what criteria would it take before you finally said, okay, I've had enough, do not show up. They asked people, they said, okay, can you uninvite somebody from your wedding? The majority of people said yes, it's acceptable. 53% say that you can uninvite somebody if you have a good reason. And 8% say you can uninvite someone even without a good reason. I don't know how you justify that, though, unless you just really don't care. Only 24% say you could never take away someone's invitation.
Well, I mean, never such an absolute.
I
What
know,
if they
right?
poop on your living room floor?
I mean, honestly, I would do it. Okay, let's say somebody was bad-mouthing the person you were going to marry. You saw that. And say, for instance, somebody like had a video or whatever, and maybe it accidentally, they're out drinking and it got posted on social media, and they're completely just ripping the person you're going to marry apart, and they're like going, I don't want them at my wedding. Would you uninvite them? I think that's a good enough reason, right?
Yeah, you're talking trash about the groom or the bride.
You can't have that energy at your beautiful wedding ceremony. You don't want that there. You don't want to look out and see those people that you know feel the way they do about your partner. Sorry.
What if somebody was being non-committal and you're like going, hey, I'm trying to get the number down for how many meals I need and this and that. I want an RSVP. They're like, I don't know. I'll make it if I can, but I'm just not sure. I probably won't know until day of. I might have some other things come up.
Just go buffet style and have everyone go and do the buffet. And just, if you come, you come.
Yeah, you have to RSVP by a certain date. If you don't, you're not in.
Okay.
That's
simple
it.
enough. So
it says it on the little card.
RSVP, then boom.
Oh, yeah. Kev, don't mess with those RSVP cards because people lose their mind.
Yeah. Didn't you have somebody who's like, when you RSVP for a wedding one time, you're like, what? I don't know.
Well, yeah, well, I already let them know. I'm definitely coming. We had a conversation. 3 conversations. I'm definitely coming. I'll be there. And then, like 2 weeks before, never got the RSVP. Well, I've told you 11 times I'm coming.
They needed
We
to
gotta
have
the RSVP. Okay.
That totally had to happen,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah. I had to mail it in, Kev. Couldn't even. Gotta mail it.
Okay, coming up here in just a couple of minutes, got a little conversation with George. We'd talked to him a little while ago. You know, we were talking a little bit about the social media earlier, and boy, a lot of people just love living their life on the social media, and I guess he had kind of made a little bit mistake on his own right because he had an idea for a proposal, and it didn't exactly go right. His girl was kind of like, not really feeling it, didn't get the exact answer that he had wanted when he proposed to her.
So the other night, you know, I did it the way I thought it was correct. You know, I took her to the beach, and I proposed. And she says, let me get back to you. Let me get back to you were her exact words.
Okay.
Ooh.
So he had wanted the answer, and he got, let me get back to you.
That's a little heartbreaking.
Yeah. Well, do you keep up with the relationship? What exactly happens? Do you just kind of like downshift and be like, okay, maybe we'll try round 2, but later? Do you go right back at it in a different way? So apparently we'll find out what is the latest in George's relationship. Where did he go? Are they engaged, or are they even still together? Find out the answer to that question coming up next year on the So George had been dating this girl for about a year, takes her to the beach, thinks it's about time to get married. He asks her and she responds, let me get back to you. They live together and things have been a little bit awkward, and she just hasn't really wanted to talk about it. So, when we talked to George, we said, look, I mean, hey, maybe you jumped the gun. She just don't want to get married like right now. Basically, the answer was no. So you just have to figure out if your ego can handle it or not and see how the relationship goes from there. Now, George, it's been a little bit of time. What is the status going on right now with you and your girl?
Yeah, I told her that we should, take a break and figure out how we feel for each other.
Okay.
And then she says she doesn't want to. She wants to get married.
What?
Okay, so
yeah.
Okay, so you think that because she told you to let me get back to you, that it's a good time to like pump the brakes, take a break in your relationship, and then when you go to her and tell her that, then she's like, okay, now I want to get married.
Yeah.
Well, she had cold feet, probably. People get cold feet, too. They do. She said she needed time to think about it.
Yeah, okay. All right, so she's thought about it, and she would rather be married to you than not to have you at all, or to at least put your relationship on ice for a while to see how you both feel and risk it altogether.
Yeah. I mean, when we had the discussion, like, we finally really spoke about it. She said she was caught off guard, and that she in her mind thought that she would get engaged at Jupiter Lighthouse.
Okay. So you didn't propose to her in the right place, so she wanted to have everything done a certain way when she got proposed to, and so that's why she's like,
All
let
right,
me
well
put it on
then,
hold.
okay, here's my advice. Run, because she sounds real high maintenance.
Is that an unrealistic request?
Oh, come on. Get over yourself.
You can't pick where and when your man proposes.
Yeah.
He gets to do that, not you.
Stay on the break.
Okay, so how do you feel about that, George, that you proposed but not in the right place? It wasn't necessarily the timing, it was the location.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm with it.
I'm with you.
I told her I'd get back to her. Yeah, I told her I'd get back to her.
Oh, so now you told her I'll get back to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, now we're playing games here. We're just having a pee contest.
Well, the weird thing about this is, it sounds like a couple that could easily get married and wants to get married, but they've been playing head games, or at least she started playing head games with him.
Stop with the games.
And now he's all spun around, and he's like, you know what? I don't know that I want to marry you in the first place.
Yeah.
This could be good that all this is happening, though, because what you don't want to happen is you get married and then you realize, oh, this isn't right.
Yeah.
Like, if it's flushing itself out now, That's good.
I will say the whole I didn't get proposed at the Jupiter Lighthouse is real annoying.
That would annoy you.
Oh, yes, because here you are taking this matter of the heart moment, and now you're poo-pooing on it because it was in the right location.
Well, it was like, when she said initially, her reaction when he proposed on the beach was, well, let me get back to you. And she's probably thinking, oh, okay, I do want to marry you, but I just want this proposal at the Jupiter Lighthouse, so how can I rearrange this so the proposal still happens, but happens at the place I want it to be?
Yeah, this girl is just a little too... is she high maintenance in everything, or is it just about the proposal?
I don't think. I think it's like her friends have been getting proposed to in nice places, and there's the Instagram pictures, and
oh my gosh! It's proposal competition.
I can't stand it.
All their BFFs have been proposed to in really cool places, and she's like, "Yeah, I want to have an Instagram moment with a Jupiter Lighthouse in the background, and so if I didn't have like an Instagram moment, I don't want to get married."
I'm so annoyed right now.
Oh my gosh, it wasn't good enough for Instagram, so I can't say yes.
Dude, stay single. Come on.
All right, yeah, I think a lot of people are probably going to agree. Your thing with George, if you were him, would you still get married, or would you be like going, this is the sign I needed, run? 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. You can sound off here at the KVJ Show.
Do you need more KVJ Show? Find everything KVJ at kvjshow.com.
We love our Sleep Number beds, and we tell everybody it is the real deal. This is the best bed out there. My girlfriend's actually going in there because she's got a husband that snores, so this bed is adjustable. It'll actually move for you. The bed adjusts automatically when it hears your husband snoring. That's amazing.
The bed I love the one that vibrates. That's
I bet
the one
you do.
That's the one I want to get next.
Yeah.
I keep my number at 100, Kev. I like it harder.
I go with a 40 on mine. I like the feature that actually cools down your bed. That's pretty awesome. The dual temp will cool or warm a bed by 35%. You can come in right now and see the newest Sleep Number 360 smart beds now starting at $9.99.
Yeah, my number is usually around 40. Panda's is around 55. You can have dual technology, too, so your number is one way, and his number can be a different way. I went to the mall at Wellington Green.
I went to the Town Center Mall in Boca.
What?
I went to the Town Center Mall in Boca.
Okay. You can also go check them out on North Lake Boulevard in Palm Beach Gardens.
Go in and I'm just laughing at Jay Bird. You're just fun to watch. Go in and tell him the KVJ Show sent you in.
Drink run. Here we go. McCafe coffees, shakes, and drinks. Ain't no thing. You the man. Yeah, that's what they're gonna say. Oh, Kevin, thank you so much. We love you. That's right. You the champ. The drink run champ.
Welcome to McDonald's. How can I help you?
Own the drink run, Kevin. Own it. Get any size iced coffee for $1.59 or any size soft drink for $1. Limited time only. Prices and participation may vary. A la carte only. Excludes cold brew coffee.
You know, some of my daughter's friends were telling me a couple of years ago about Dr. Bradford. She needed braces. Her teeth were a mess. And so we went to Dr. Bradford, and I love him. Moms love him. Kids love him. He's got tons of experience. Dr. Bradford has been doing braces and Invisalign and Invisalign Teen now for over 20 years. He's got the cool gadgets, and he's got the experience. He's got digital scanners. He's got accelerated orthodontics. Go in there and meet him. Go meet the staff. You'll love everybody in there. Offices in Palm Beach Gardens and in Jensen Beach. Here's the number to call, 561-694-3006 or online at orthobybradford.com.
You know that awesome feeling when you finally find that one place to go that will give you a top quality product at a great price and then stand behind what they sell you?
That's exactly what Window World does.
Top quality, energy-efficient windows at a great price that keeps more of your money in your bank account. And Window World has the absolute best guarantee in the window replacement business. That's why Window World has been the #1 window replacement company in the USA for years.
In fact, Window World has sold over 1 million windows each year for the past 8 years. That's a lot of satisfied customers, and you can be one too.
Save money on installing new energy-efficient windows, save on your energy bills, and if anything goes wrong with your new Window World windows ever, Window World will be there to make it right. You just can't lose.
Call Window World today at 561-684-2040. That's 561-684-2040. Or go online at windowworldwestpalmbeach.com and schedule your free quote.
Window World, simply the best for less.
Hey, Florida. Geico presents Need to Know information because you have to draw the line between what you need to know and what you don't.
When I know I'll see different people all day, I'll wear the same outfit 2 days in a row.
See, didn't need to know that. But when it comes to insurance, the more you know, the better. Like knowing Geico is the #1 auto insurer in your area and the 2nd largest in the country. Plus, they've been around for over 75 years and have a 97% customer satisfaction rating.
Whenever I say, this is fun, what I mean is, this is awkward, and I don't know how to express my feelings.
Again, not really needed. But knowing Geico offers more than just car insurance is important. They offer motorcycle, RV, and boat insurance. And the Geico Insurance Agency can help you with renter's insurance as well.
I've eaten more cookie dough in my life than baked cookies.
And not needed. But you should know local agents in your area could help you find even more savings with Geico, like military or federal discounts. And Geico offers emergency roadside service. Switching insurance is an important decision. You can never know too much about it. So Florida, contact Geico online, over the phone, or at your local office for all the information you really need.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. I was just reading some of my notes here for Rosalita's Tex-Mex Grill. They've got this dessert. How good does this sound? Apple taco, deep fried and served with a warm caramel sauce. Oh, an apple taco? Oh my gosh. I need it, Kevin. They also got crunchy fish tacos available, Tex-Mex egg rolls with blackened chicken, cheddar and goat cheese mixed in with them. They also have drunken shrimp made with fresh tequila. Ooh, that'd be something you'd like, Virginia.
Give me some.
Very easy to find, Rosalita's Tex-Mex Grill. Now, this is award-winning food, so when you bring the family there, just know it's award-winning food. 5949 Congress Avenue. Brendan, Jay, they are the owners of this delicious establishment. Go in there, let them know that you heard me, Jay Bird, talking about it on the KVJ show. They'll take great care of you. Go in there and please try that apple taco deep fried. Oh, my gosh. I got to try that, too. Kids, they got fajitas, quesadillas, chicken fingers, burgers, hot dogs on their menus. So something for everybody. Rosalita's Tex-Mex Grill. Go in there today, and remember, Bigfoot is real.
Think ahead and stop by Advance Auto Parts before changing your oil. Our Freedom to Choose oil change bundles include 5 quarts of Castrol Edge, Pennzoil Platinum, or Valvoline Full Synthetic Motor Oil, and any Purolator Boss oil filter for only $32.99. Now through August 29th, score a pair of Ken Block Hoonigan Racing Socks in-store for free instantly when you purchase any 5 quarts of Pennzoil Motor Oil. Think ahead. Think Advance. Advance Auto Parts. While supplies last, see store for details.
We've made it easier than ever to listen to this radio station. Hear us anywhere, anytime on the free iHeartRadio app. The music, your favorite personalities, and the coolest contests all happen with one app. Listen to your favorite station wherever you want. Download the free iHeartRadio app today and let's start streaming.
This hour's music is brought to you by new Prego cooking sauces.
Introducing new Prego cooking sauces. All you need is chicken, and in 20 minutes you'll enjoy one of 3 family-pleasing varieties, like creamy lemon parmesan, available at Publix, where shopping is a pleasure. Prego cooking sauces, pasta optional.
You're listening to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Okay, so you proposed, but it's not the way your girl wanted you to do it. She's always had a dream of being proposed to in front of the Jupiter Lighthouse, and it's a great Instagram moment and the photos and all that kind of stuff. So would you reboot and do a round 2, or would you be like, I don't know, I'm kind of put off by this? Or is that request not that preposterous? Lauren is on here from Wellington. What's your thought on this, Lauren?
I'm with Jason 100%. I got super annoyed when I was listening to the entire story, and I think social media has totally ruined proposals for guys. Like,
yeah,
she's lucky anybody proposed to her.
You're right.
Attitude.
You're right. You're well, right. I guess, and here it is. You know, I was, getting hitched up in an era where social media wasn't such a big thing, and I think it's just, again, knowing the person that you're about to say, I want to spend the rest of my life with, and it's, I guess, a conversation that needs to happen, because there are probably some girls out there that have this in mind, saying, I want everything to be captured right, and they probably don't want to be surprised, a lot of them, because Virginia, would they not want to have their hair done, their nails done, looking their absolute best? I know,
Yeah, but
I know a majority of people like this is so annoying, but I
It
mean,
is.
I know of several women, my wife probably included, that if we did it this way, she'd be like, "Well, can I get a little bit of a heads up?" Like it ruins,
it ruins everything.
the moment
It ruins
of
it
the
all.
spontaneity and the excitement. True, but I could see some women being like, "Going, I want photos of this. I want to capture this. I want my girlfriends to see it. I want them to like and love and share and everything else." And not able to do that. Just please let me know. Give me an advanced warning.
If you've got a girl that wants photos and all that, just make sure that you have somebody taking pictures or videoing it. The girl needs to be removed from all of the details. She can't control this.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, she's controlling it.
She's
sounds
trying.
like.
So, I mean, would it be fair that you need to say, "Hey, look, I thought we'd have a nice night out with a nice dinner," and so that way maybe she would prepare herself?
I would so be over this.
If you had a girl that you thought that would matter to?
I am so out.
Jaybird already broke up with her.
Yeah, he's done.
Run!
William's on here from Port St. Lucie. What's your thought on this, William?
Hey, guys. My thought on this is, how much effort did he really put on it? How cliche is it to propose to a girl at the beach and not know what she wants? A little bit of effort goes a long way. This is something that's supposed to be in their marriage. Why are they even bothering getting married if he's just taping something together? Is it to tape the relationship or
dialing it in?
Coming on his one?
I don't think that's dialing it in, sir. I mean, being proposed to at the beach, what's so terrible about that?
It's
God's
cliche. How
bath.
simple is that? What effort did he put into it? If she knew, if he would have had some insight as to this person he's marrying, he would have put some effort into knowing what she wanted.
Yeah.
He would have had a clue. Maybe he was somewhere warm. It was at the beach. She wanted the lighthouse. I'm saying,
Yeah.
Nah, she's way high
not too
maintenance.
far off, but.
Well, there's not an A for communication between both of them, and I don't know who's at fault, but yeah, I mean, there was obviously a disconnect in, what she wanted and what he
She
did.
is so high maintenance. It's actually sickening.
Is that such an unrealistic request, though, to say, hey, look, especially, and some girls would care, some girls don't care at all. In fact, I'd say probably a majority, 60%, 70% are like, I couldn't care. I'm just happy he proposed. But there might be that percentage of 30% that would be like, well, no, I have an idea in mind what I want. I want my hair done. I want my nails done. I want it to look a certain way. I want to capture my proposal. And if you're with a girl that you think fits into that 30%, is it then not up to you to be like, okay?
Isn't that some crap? You give a heartfelt, you're at a beach, you got the ring, you do the whole thing, you think you're doing it right, and it's just not good enough. It never is it?
If you've got a high maintenance girl that you know that she wants to look good and have pictures and all that, like, tell her you're taking her out for a fancy dinner so she looks good anyway.
That's what I think.
But don't ruin the spontaneity of it, girls, by wanting to redo it. And why can't you just be happy with how he did it for you?
This topic annoys the hell out of me. Oh, so annoying.
So, yeah, he's really kind of annoyed, I think, and put off, too. And he's like, well, I just don't know how to feel because
it's a warning sign. It's a warning
I
sign.
tried at the beach. She wanted it at the Jupiter Lighthouse. Do I wait, give it some time, and do a redo? I guess you got to probably just get over the initial shock and rejection that came from the first, like, well, let me get back to you. I'm not sure I'm really feeling it. And then if you get recharged back up, then do it again. But it's probably for her, it's more important to have the setting and the look than it is the surprise.
And you better be sure that you're marrying the guy that you love and you just don't want to have a ring.
Yeah.
You want a big party all about you. Like, there's more to it.
I remember talking to a girl. This is a true story. She's like, yeah, we're getting divorced. And then this girl was hot, too. And she goes, I just wanted a big party. I just wanted a party. You know, I shouldn't have got married, but I just wanted a party about me. I'm like,
I've seen that there's actually some women who are like going, well, I'm past the age where I thought I was going to get married. They actually are throwing those weddings. They're having like a wedding party kind of thing where it's that. But yeah, it's
so sad.
Because they just wanted to have the day, the ceremony, but they're like,
throw a birthday party. You have a birthday every year, girl. Throw a big birthday party for yourself and do it that way.
They wanted the dress and the flowers.
I didn't get proposed to. Like,
the dumbest crap
party. Oh.
Yeah.
So dumb.
So silly. Man.
Okay.
You do this on purpose. You bring these things in on purpose.
You infuriate Jay Bird.
Yeah. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, Jay Bird caused a little bit of a mess. Now, the question is, when you cause a mess, are you always on the hook to pay for it?
Uh-oh. What'd you break?
Yeah, this one's not going to be cheap. Is Jay Bird on the hook for the cash? We'll tell you what he did coming up next. Well, if you know anything about Jay Bird, you know he it sure spills a lot. Basically, anything of any liquid around him is not safe.
It's not his fault. They're not massive in size, but they're massive in destructibility. They're hamburger hands, meat hooks, sausage fingers, whatever you want to call them. They can wipe out a lot.
I think what we probably ought to do with him, because we've had many of these kind of stories, is really just, I think, start to come up with a list of liquids Jay Bird should not be allowed to be around.
Well, especially after drinking events.
Yeah.
So you saw how much food I brought into that Uber car when I left your party.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, Kev, it looked like I went grocery shopping. I hit up the food trucks at the beer at Due South.
Due South had this food truck that had like all these specialty
I saw
grilled
that.
cheeses,
Cheese
truck, baby,
cheese fries, and like everything cheese.
Soups. I mean, I ordered so much tomato bisque.
He had so many bags. We had to help him. He didn't have enough hands to put all his bags in the car.
Well, then we went to the other restaurant. What's it called?
Dixie Bar and Grill.
They made honey mustard specifically for me, Kevin. It was amazing.
Wow, okay.
So I had to bring in a bunch of sauces and all this.
You were just in heaven.
And then I ended up leaving, and I got a Uber, and I bringing all my food in the back seat. And as he's making a turn, one of the bags comes undone. Tomato bisque spills everywhere in the back seat. I am talking, it looks like someone's been cut. There's so much bisque behind there.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, sir, I am so sorry.
What'd you do?
I apologize and said I'm sorry. I ended up paying $150.
Wow, you had a cleanup fee.
I had a cleanup fee. They have a cleanup fee when you
puke or spill.
And I said, no problem, sir. I'm so sorry. And even after like trying to clean it up, so much red.
You were cleaning it up.
I was trying to, making it worse. I was digging in and deeper. I'm apologizing.
That is funny. When Jason spills something and then you see him trying to clean it up, it is comedy.
It makes it worse.
Yeah, okay. So let's put together the list of liquids Jay Bird is or should not ever be around. lobster bisque, tomato soup.
Red drink, any kind of red drink.
High C fruit punch.
Fruit punch, no.
Paint, stain, or varnish. Any of those definitely should not be on the list.
If it's any consolation, I also spilled a little tomato bisque in my Uber when I was going to the chill room. Because it had that container. Is that what you're talking about?
Too?
Well, so you get it with the grilled cheese. So.
I ordered a bunch of them.
Oh, gotcha.
So he didn't charge me because I didn't spill that much. It was when I was getting out. But that top is so flimsy. It started to tip, and I grabbed it and I squeezed it.
Oh yeah.
Well, I was an idiot. I had all my bisque at the top of the mountain. Make a turn and you have a couple drinks in you. You're not. I'm like, oh, the booze. And the other part we're not even talking about is how sad I was. I didn't have my bisque.
It's tough. That's some tough
You didn't
stuff.
want to eat it off the backseat of your Uber driver's car?
But just know, though, if you severely mess up, I mean, it will get clean with the proper, but it's gonna cost you $150 at least.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's gonna have to go get that shampooed.
I felt bad. I apologize. I paid my price.
You should just budget that probably into your life, Jaybird spill fees.
I kind of have that. Late fees and spill fees. Anytime a Belle tries to argue about something, I'll try to argue in the beginning, and I go, you know what? You guys are right. I'm sure it's me.
I'm sure it's me.
Bill collectors love this guy.
I don't even fight anymore.
Well, Denny's had it happen again.
Oh, yeah.
Delivery guys always think Denny's for some reason sells weed.
I can't imagine why.
It's so odd because I never get this question. I wonder why it's just Denny's all the time. What was this? Who was this delivery guy? And he's just out of the blue, just like.
So we use a service, and I mean we're no stranger to the service, so they come by a lot. But yeah, I've gotten multiple requests to buy weed anytime I order food.
Can you believe that? Hey, here's your food, sir. Hey, by the way, can I score some nug?
They're always like, so it smells nice in there. You know, they say something like that.
It smells nice in there.
That smells nice in there.
Smells real good.
You bet it does. Get out of here, kid.
I've had random people ask me that too.
This wasn't a kid. This was a guy.
Yeah, this guy was a little bit later in life. So I think for older gentlemen, it's a little trickier to buy drugs. When you're a kid, you can find it a little easier.
How many times would you say in your life somebody's asked you if you had any weed? Just in a random person, too, that wouldn't know anything.
Are you
From
asking
beginning
Denny's?
to now?
You asking Denny's, or you asking me, or you asking us collectively?
I'm asking Denny's, and I say collectively.
Oh, I mean, it's got to be well into the thousands that I've been asked for weed. I mean, if we're talking since the beginning of time, yeah.
Well, let's see, 3 times a day, times 7 days a week.
Well,
Plus 35 years.
I was walking out of the liquor store by where we live at. I was walking out of that store, and this guy with a kid that was selling candy bars stopped me and asked me if I smoked weed. I answered him some questions. I answered, and then he asked me if I wanted anything heavier. I'm like, dude, I'm cool, man. And I was just coming out of the liquor store.
He had his kid?
He had or his brother.
And he was trying to sell you the hard stuff?
This guy had a little kid with them that was selling candy bars, and also he was selling weed and other things.
Wow.
Yeah, right by where we live.
There's a great email that we got from over the weekend. You know, we were at Due South on Saturday, and somebody had sent this to us. They said, yeah, so we went, had a great time at Due South, loved Denny's Peace Train beer. My fiance had a little conversation with Denny's, came home. An hour later, I find him like this, and he's passed out on the sofa with an empty bag of Doritos curled up in his arms.
It was hot out. Maybe the sun got to him.
Was that what it was?
It was heat exhaustion.
Sunstroke.
He apparently was
sunstroke.
very hungry and very exhausted when he got home from Due South. I don't know what it was. So, this is very interesting and suspect.
Look at you listening to the KVJ show on 97.9 WRMF. Lucky.
At Shell, it's easy to save on fuel when you swipe your SE Grocers Rewards card at the pump. You'll save at least 10 cents per gallon with gold status and when you redeem 100 SE Grocers Rewards points. It's as easy as remembering your wallet. It's as easy as moving your arm in a swiping motion. It's as easy as waiting for your tank to fill. It's just that easy. Restrictions apply. Must be a fully enrolled SE Grocers Rewards member with a linked Fuel Rewards account. At participating Shell stations only. Limit 20 gallons. See fuelrewards.com/SEG Rewards-terms for full terms.
Those Mini Coopers make a great summer vehicle. I'm just saying. And if you want to check one out right now at Braman Mini, they got some unbelievable deals. It's their summer on sales event. And you can get exceptional offers up to $3,000 off. And payments as low as just $369 a month. you definitely want to check out some of these unbelievable deals that are happening right now. Check out all the great stuff that's happening with all the minis in stock from just $189 a month or $0 down with the Summer on Sales event that is going on right now. Every single mini in stock, they got great deals on. And with the Braman Price Assurance Guarantee, they're going to honor all competitive dealer offers. I tell you can't get a better deal or a better place anywhere. From a great-looking showroom, unbelievable, friendly sales department that is there to help you, not to hassle you, a great service department as well, should you ever need it. That's what Mini does for you. It is a world-class experience you can't get anywhere else. And you get Club Raymond, too. VIP events that you get to drive your new Mini, too. It's got a really cool entertainment package, backup cameras, everything you could need. So check out the deals right now, either in person on Okeechobee Boulevard or online at BramanMini.com.
Y-Green would like to introduce you to the Millers.
Before I had to put up plywood and metal shutters if a storm was approaching.
With Y-Green, the Millers found a better way to finance home improvements for energy efficiency and storm protection.
Our insurance went down $7,000.
Y-Green makes home improvement financing fast and affordable, with no money down and no payments for up to 17 months. Eligibility is based on home equity, and payments are made with your property taxes. Call Y-Green at 1-866-IMAGINE or visit ygreen.com today.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. If you want something delicious to eat, I'm going to tell you about Bud's Chicken and Seafood. When you go, make sure you try the delicious bird sauce. But honestly, every one of their sauces, and I can say with 110% confidence, all of their sauces are amazing. Love them all. When you go there, try their fish sandwich. That is one of those items on their menu that I hear everybody and their mother talking about how amazing the fish sandwich is. I know, Virginia, you love the fish sandwich. I'm a chicken fingers guy. All of the sauces go good with all of their sandwiches and all of their foods. Don't forget to try the corn fritters, too. To me, that is the star over there at Bud Chicken and Seafood. Love their corn fritters. Locations all through Palm Beach County, 7 locations. So go in there today, ask for that bird sauce. Remember, Bigfoot is real.
Pentatonics, the worldwide phenomenon, is back. August 7th, Coral Sky Amphitheater. 3-time Grammy winners, multi-platinum selling recording artists. Pentatonics, live. Tickets on sale now at livenation.com.
Pick up PTX Presents Top Pop Volume 1 out April 13th.
Hey, if you notice any kind of issues around your home, like anything unlevel or cracked concrete, cracks in your walls, your floor, your ceiling, sinking floors, rotten beams, a musty odor in your crawl space, what you need to do, contact your local experts at N Square. They provide foundation, concrete, and crawl space repair services to all residential and commercial properties all across South Florida. Their team uses the highest quality materials and equipment to get the job done right the very first time. So you can expect a remarkable experience when you work with N Square with their worry-free financing. All you've got to do, go online, nsquareinc.com. That's nsquareinc.com, or Google them today, N Square.
Kids, what do you want for dinner?
I want cheeseburgers. I want tacos. I want cheeseburgers. I want tacos. No, cheeseburgers. No tacos. Cheeseburgers. Tacos. Cheeseburgers. Tacos. Cheeseburgers. Tacos.
Cheeseburger tacos. Now at Tijuana Flats. For a limited time, get 2 cheeseburger tacos with seasoned fries for just $7.89.
I want fries. I want queso.
We have that too.
At MD now, they're open 365 days a year for your convenience. I love the fact that they're growing and getting bigger, and there's now 40 locations right here in South Florida. Celebrating a brand new location, the South Dixie location, located right there at Dixie and Belvedere.
Your decision-making skills are on point. You're listening to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Really kind of surprised how close the outcome came on Friday. We were talking about whether or not you can take your kid's fast food into another restaurant. You know, if you got a kid that's younger, or maybe you go to a place that doesn't necessarily have a kid's menu to order from, and you're like, well, we're going to go and spend a good bit of money. Or sometimes people are like, you know, I've got kids that just are real picky. Or I think somebody had even called on Friday and said, I've got a kid that's on the spectrum and there's no way they'll eat anything else. So we got to do what we got to do. So we said, can you take a fast food meal for your kid into another restaurant? 53%, a majority of the people said, no, you cannot. It's totally rude, but 47% actually said, yeah, no, not a big deal at all.
Don't care about rules, that 47%.
Yeah. So there you go. That's what they said. They said shouldn't be a problem. So if you want to get the breakdown on that, on where you fit, that's what it came up to on the KVJ Show Twitter. Well, this is an interesting story, Jaybird. I don't know how you feel about this. I know you do the Weird and Whatever podcast, maybe something to discuss, but there's a story today about this woman who claims that she and her fiance split after her fiance caught her having an affair with a ghost.
Oh, yeah. Did you also see that other story about someone caught Bigfoot on photo, and the caption was, someone caught Bigfoot on camera, and he has an ass that won't quit.
Bigfoot got a banging booty?
A banging booty. Oh, my gosh. It's
Really?
a 10 out of 10.
It's pretty good, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Always some good, bizarre stories out there. They say since the split, this woman with her fiance 12 years ago, she claims to have slept with 15 other ghosts.
Oh.
Now things apparently are getting serious. They say there is one ghost in particular who she met in Australia that she claims followed her back home, and now she says they want to have a baby together.
Her and the ghost?
Yes. She said, I know that sounds crazy, but I've been looking into it, and I don't think it's totally out of the question. She believes phantom pregnancies are actually ghost babies, claiming they don't go to term because the human body and mind can't process them. What?
Some people believe it.
Some people. Does one Jaybird believe that?
No, I don't believe you're being impregnated by a ghost. I just don't.
Do you believe you can have an affair with a ghost?
Okay, so I have a really, really close friend who says they have been held down by a ghost before, and the ghost had its way with them.
I've heard about that. Yeah, you have your incubus and succubus.
And this person swears it happened. They're not lying to me. Whether it was sleep paralysis, because some people think it's sleep paralysis and you're hallucinating or in a half-dream state. But then there's other people who go, no. I felt it. I was in my right mind. I couldn't move. The succubus was...
Could it be that you were just dreaming, but it was so vivid you thought it was real?
Okay, well, let me ask you this. Have you ever had a dream in your life where it goes on and on, where it was so vivid that you did not know if it was real or not? Has that ever happened to you?
Yeah. Well, when I woke up, yeah, I remember thinking that it was real.
But you woke up and you realized it wasn't. These people aren't waking up and realizing it. They are really having an encounter.
Okay. I think, she probably really does believe it. Nobody knows but her.
I mean, I guess if I'm going on the whole statement of if it's possible to sleep with the ghost, is it possible to get knocked up by one? I don't have those kind of answers, Kevin.
She believes it is, so I don't know. Maybe something for your Weird and Whatever podcast.
Yeah.
Definitely get into that.
Tackle it.
If you'd like to check out the Weird and Whatever podcast, you can hear all the podcasts we got going on, some other stuff for the show. You got that. You got the sports thing that I do every single day. Just go to kvjshow.com. We'll connect you to all these side little podcasts that we got going on here with the KVJ Show. Coming up here in just a couple minutes, what is it that movies or TV shows always gets wrong when they show somebody doing your job? We'll let you know what Reddit had to say next.
It starts with...
will show like maybe the field that you work in, and it's really kind of funny because if you know the ins and outs of it every single day, they hardly ever get it right.
You're right.
I mean, it's always like, oh my gosh, that's so like not what we do. I mean, they obviously cut corners and make everything so that it works better on TV and movies. Probably the number one thing when you're talking about somebody who's like doing a radio show is they're never wearing headphones, and you're not able to hear when you have the microphones on. You can't have speakers on because you'll get feedback through it. So everybody has to wear headphones if you're trying to hear what is actually going out over the air.
I always love when, like, in the movie, they have to get into the radio station to broadcast this big message that everyone's going to hear at the same time.
Yeah.
So the whatever they're trying to achieve all happens in the end because everyone listens at the same time on the radio.
Yeah, they always are. It's like that's all they do. Yeah.
And of course, the one person that needs to hear that message on the radio, they walk in a room and they just turn the radio on and blah blah blah.
This just in.
Yeah, it happens every time.
Right when they turn it on.
Yes.
Well, it's kind of like the thing that you always see, like whenever somebody's in a bar or something like that, and there's a news report, they're like, turn it up. And it starts right at the beginning. Whereas for me, I'm always like, oh my gosh, turn it up. They're going, and that's the latest from Columbus. I'm like, wait, hold on, rewind.
Thank goodness for DVR, because
Yes.
I'm always rewinding. Like, what did that say?
Yeah, I know. That's the reality of how it actually works.
It happens a lot in movies.
So Reddit took on the topic and said, okay, what do movies get wrong about your job all the time? Kind of like with radio, somebody said, I weld. And whenever I see somebody welding in a movie, I always notice how they aren't wearing anything to cover the skin on their arms or body.
Ooh.
That's how you get serious arc burn that's like a super bad sunburn. It hurts like hell.
That's why I can't watch some baseball movies because sometimes they won't even have people in the right position, or they'll do something so that's not even right in the baseball world. I have to turn it off.
Yeah. Well, my dad is an attorney. And so anytime there was any kind of like legal show that was on, it would drive him crazy. And I'm still kind of that way now because he's like, objection, Your Honor. He's sitting there like he's in the court and he's like going, he would never, he's like, you can't testify like that. He's like, you can't, because the attorneys will go up and they'll always do that to shorten up time. Because if you ever really seen an actual legal case, you have to go question by question, and it just is long and drawn out.
It's not like,
and did you not walk into the room, and did you not take a knife, and did you not stab her down? Yeah. And they're telling the whole story. My dad's like, this is ridiculous. You can't go on like that. Objection.
It doesn't get heated like that
Objection.
in court?
Well, it could get heated, but you can't go on in a sense like he's like, objection, Your Honor, leading the witness. So that's how I know so much about the law, because watching TV and movies with my dad, he's always like giving the right objection and objection, this and that, objection, this and that, objection, conjecture, whatever it might be. I'm like, what? So that's kind of what he did. Somebody said on Reddit, say, yeah, I'm a lawyer, and being a lawyer is basically 3 months of paperwork and research and then 1 day of trial. And we don't yell or intimidate witnesses. If I did that, you'd see a bunch of people get disbarred pretty quickly.
Because that's the cool thing in movies. You go up to the witness and then you yell at them.
Rake them over the coals.
Yeah, that was it with my dad. I was like, oh my gosh, it was the worst thing ever. He would take me as a kid, and I would have exciting days of sitting in the law library with him. You're like,
ooh.
Oh my gosh, the worst thing ever.
You have to watch it just so you get so angry. It was just on HBO, Liar Liar with Jim Carrey, and he's in the courtroom, and it is so over the top, unrealistic. You would have hated it.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff that would drive my dad absolutely crazy. Somebody said, I'm a published writer. Authors don't sit in cabins by lakes to write their novels.
Oh, they don't grow out beards and look out on a lake.
That's too bad.
I know.
Well, I thought that's what Hemingway did. He was in Key West, and he's just, right there in the Hemingway house looking out the window.
Everybody's process is different, but some cats probably like to go to the woods.
You're completely right.
Yeah. On Reddit, somebody said, bartenders don't give life advice like you see in the movies. I tried doing this with two women having a conversation. They told me to mind my own business and complain to my manager.
Well, you don't give advice unsolicited to two chicks having a conversation.
I'm a bartender and I know a thing or two. Let me help you ladies out here.
Complain to the manager.
Like, shut this guy up.
Yeah.
Go make me a frosé and shut up.
Yeah. Somebody said EMTs never run into the emergency room. When we do visit the ER, we usually slowly walk in with a 450-pound dialysis patient or intoxicated college student on the stretcher.
They do make it out to be like it is the end of the world in the ER.
Well, it's usually like somebody is like a gunshot victim or something like that, and they're racing and running them in there. And
They don't run?
And they're calling for the doctor. We need a doctor. Stat!
If I have a gunshot wound, I want them to run. Get that stretcher and run me into the emergency room.
Well, they said on Reddit, it's not like that, Virginia. You got to believe Reddit.
Mm-hmm. Somebody said, working in the medical field, I cringe with most medical shows, just what they do. And I can imagine because there's a lot of things and I think what they do is it doesn't play well on TV or movies. Because a lot of our jobs are kind of long and drawn out and boring.
Yeah, I've read that this one doctor was saying people get it wrong all the time where you'll see in a movie or a TV show where another doctor will call another doctor out about something and it's not in their field. And they were saying most doctors have a specialty they do and most wouldn't call one out in their own, that's not their specialty. If you're a leg doctor, you're not going to be talking to the other doctor about the butt.
Is there a butt doctor?
There is.
The proctologist.
There is. Absolutely.
Oh.
Yeah.
Somebody texted and said, as a bartender, there are always scenes in movies where people sit at the bar and they order a beer or a martini. The bartender doesn't even ask what kind of beer or martini. Always drives me crazy. Take a bartender. Like, okay, not a problem.
Yeah,
Here you go.
Give me a beer. Yeah, try that in real life. Get me a beer, and they give you something that they don't want.
Yeah. So there you go. Somebody says, yeah, so irritating when a movie is inaccurate. Example, movies that are portrayed in the early 1800s, yet they have zippers in clothing and luggage, etc., and zippers weren't even around yet. Yeah, there's always, I'm sure, like, if you really know something, you'd be going, this is so, like, wrong. It's why, you got to do the realistic stuff. Somebody said, also as a therapist, too, almost all the stuff you see is totally unrealistic. They said the only realistic therapist that I've seen is from Silver Linings Playbook.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. So there you go. All right, something to add to the mix. You can, easy to do. Just text, call, jump into our KVJ TV chat room, number 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763 here at the KVJ Show. All right, got the After the Show podcast going to be coming up here in just a little bit. You can watch it live on YouTube, catch it on demand, on the podcast app. Easy thing to check out here today. But before we get to that, Jay Bird, if you would, wrap it all up today with a lovely thought, my friend.
Stop waiting for Friday. Stop waiting for summer. Stop waiting for someone to fall in love with you. Happiness is achieved when you stop waiting for it and make the most of the moment you are in now.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
There you go. Great little comment for a Monday there.